disagree. It is very much relevant. In today's proceedings. Considering, Your Honor, please, that it is her experience as the SDO of Davao City in those inclusive years that led the Vice President to also bring her to the office of the Vice President and do the things they did in Davao City. That is very much relevant to the prosecution's case, Your Honor, please.
May I respond, Your Honor?
Yes, before the presiding officer makes a ruling, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. The rebuttal presented by the prosecution is wrong, considering that there's no such allegation in the articles of impeachment, Your Honor. Moreover, Your Honor, it is clear in the ruling of the Supreme Court in Duterte versus House of Representatives that the basis of any charge must be for acts committed in relation to the impeachable office and within the term of the impeachable officer, Your Honor.
Your Honor, can I make a quick rebuttal to the last point?
No need, counsel. The presiding officer will make a ruling. The court will allow it, given that it is for the purpose of establishing pattern and or behavior on the part of the witness. But to be clear, that whatever she says with respect to acts committed by her in relation to the Vice President now, while she was a mayor in Davao City, is not part of this impeachment trial and will not in any way add to the charges that has been filed and are pending before this court under the 4 articles of impeachment, as previously ruled by the chair in previous request for subpoena. Reading questions already instead of qualifying the witness as a hostile witness?
No, Your Honor. The prosecution must first qualify the witness as hostile, Your Honor.
Then qualify her, Attorney Ligutan.
We shall.
Qualifier. You may proceed when you're ready.
Madam Witness, mayong buntag.
Mayong buntag, Sap.
Ma'am,
Excuse me.
Your Honor,
Excuse
pwede bang
me.
magpaduol gamay sa
Can
atong
I
grupo?
move?
No? Can you draw closer to the microphone?
Okay.
Yes.
Salamat po.
How are you, Madam Witness?
Okay, Jutay.
Okay, og jutay. Ibig sabihin, I'm a bit fine. Madam Witness, natay tubig. We have water.
Excuse me, sir.
Opo.
Sir, pwede didilibog na
Okay.
tubig?
Your Honor, ingon ng witness, sabi po ng witness, po pwede bang hindi po malamig yung tubig?
The OSAA is directed to kindly give her. Ma'am Gina, you prefer warm water? Hindi naman daw po malamig yan, pero baka dahil sa aircon na lang lumamig.
Ano lang po, sir, yung kung merong maligamgam.
Maligam-gam na lang po. Pakibigyan na lang po ng maligam-gam.
Salamat po.
You're welcome, ma'am. You may proceed, Attorney Ligutan.
Salamat, ma'am. May buntag na. Why are you here today, if you know?
Na ako diri tungod sa akong sabwena.
Okay.
Nagipatawag ko diri sa Senado pizza August.
With your permission, Attorney Ligutan, kung papahintulutan niyo po, Ms. Gina, pwede po gamitin po ninyo para mas maunawaan ng mas nakararami, Ingles o Pilipino sa pagsagot?
Your Honor, pwede po haluan ng Bisaya, Your Honor.
Sige po, basta ma-translate ni Attorney Ligutan without any objection from the respondent yung ibang mga kataga o salita
Your Honor.
na gagamitin ninyo.
Your Honor.
Yes.
May we request an interpreter from this honorable court if this honorable court would allow, so that the defense would be able to easily understand the statements of the
We have a senator judge who can interpret, but I doubt if I can do that or will do that.
Okay. Ma'am, Your Honor, I have a proposition. Ma'am Acosta, alala ko when you testified before the Committee on Good Government sa House of Representatives, ma'am, we spoke in Tagalog, then siningitan natin ng our great Bisaya language, no? Ma'am, pero po, para po mas mabilis, kung po pwede po, no? Let's try as much as we could po to speak Tagalog. Kung po pwede lang ha. And then if you really have to speak Bisaya, then of course hindi po pinagbabawal yan. We should be proud of it. Pero kung po pwede po, Tagalog po tayo.
I-try po na ako, sir. I will try my best po.
Let's try our best po, madam.
Sige ma'am, while we're looking for a court-appointed or selected translator to get an official translation, hanggang kaya ma'am, pero kung hindi po hindi po kayang gamitin ang Ingles o wikang Pilipino, gamitin niyo po ang Bisaya o Cebuano, subukan po namin unawain at interpret.
Alright.
You may proceed, Attorney Ligudan.
Salamat. Ma'am, sinabi mo, andito ka kasi nga pinasabina ka. Pinasabina ng impeachment court. Di ba po ba?
Yes po.
Ma'am, na-mention din, nasabi rin na ikaw ay isang special disbursing officer, hindi lang sa Davao City, pati na rin sa Office of the Vice President. Yung tanong now is, what funds? What funds? Anong klaseng pondo po yung didi-disburse nyo bilang isang special disbursing officer po?
Confidential funds po, Your Honor.
Confidential funds. So na-mention mo yung confidential funds. Now, sinabi mo ma'am na ikaw ay andito kasi nga napasabina ka. Ma'am, yung tanong ma'am is, ito po ba ang unang pagkakataon na kayo ay napasabina para tumistigo?
This is my second time. Pangalawang time na po ito, Your Honor.
Mhm. And then, pag sinabi niyo pong pangalawang time, ma'am, kailan yun? Kailan yung unang pagkakataon?
Yung pong sa House of Representatives, Your Honor.
Mhm. Now, House of Representatives. Maalala niyo yung petsa, ma'am? Kailan kayo nag-appear before the House of Representatives?
November 2025. November 2025.
Mhm. Taon po is? Anong taon?
No, 2025.
Hindi po 2024?
2020. Sandali lang, sir, ha?
Sige. Anyways, ma'am, basta sinasabi nyo po, secondary na po yung taon because it's on record naman. Pero nasabi nyo, ito po yung pangalawang pagkakataon na kayo ay naimbitahan po na tumistigo kasi po may sabina. Now, yung tanong, ma'am, is this is preliminary question. Ikaw ba ay nakatanggap na ng isang reklamong kriminal or administratiba na may pagkakaugnay sa paggamit ng confidential funds?
Leading, Your Honor.
Exactly, I just said preliminary, Your Honor.
Preliminary, counsel. Witness may answer.
Wala, Your Honor.
Aha. So sinasabi mo, mama, na wala pa kayong natatanggap na reklamo. Yun po yung sagot nyo, di ba, ma'am? Ipinapakita ko ngayon, ma'am, yung isang counter affidavit. Okay. Your Honor, I move that the prosecution counsel, Attorney J, be allowed to confront the witness with the documents. And that is a continuing motion because we'll be doing that for the rest of the remainder of the testimony, Your Honor.
Assisting counsels from both parties may approach.
Mhm.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Yes, Attorney Bakel.
may we know the purpose of the questioning of the prosecution?
Mhm. Your Honor, I'm tempted to state that, but we are leading there. We are about to establish the ground to make this witness an hostile witness.
Mhm.
May we not be preempted, Your Honor?
You answered the query of counsel. You may
All
proceed.
right. Now, Your Honor, please. This witness, Madam Acosta, is facing a complaint together with the Vice President exactly because of their misuse of confidential funds. Your Honor, it is stated in the witness's counter affidavit that the Vice President is not responsible or should not be held liable for any misuse of confidential funds. Your Honor, that interest is directly adverse to the prosecution's case before this impeachment court. The prosecution seeks to prove otherwise, that this witness, that the Vice President rather, is responsible for the illegal disbursement of confidential funds. Therefore, if on one hand sinasabi ng testigo sa counter affidavit niya na walang pagkakasala yung Vice President sa maling paggamit ng confidential funds, that's on one hand. On the other hand naman, sinasabi ng prosecution, Your Honor, please, na no, hindi. May ebidensya, it's so clear na kailangan managot yung Vice President for misusing public funds. Now, this is the time, Your Honor, please. Okay? If the good counsel will allow, with the presentation of a counter affidavit by the witness stating under oath that the Vice President did not misuse confidential funds in direct conflict with the prosecution's case, Your Honor, please, we now invoke Section 13, Rule 132 of the Revised Rules on Evidence. If the court may allow. Your Honor, according to Section 13, Rule 132, a witness may be considered as an unwilling or hostile if so declared by the courts upon adequate showing. Yun yung una po, Your Honor. Adverse interests. Adverse interests. Ms. Acosta, the witness, has an adverse interest in this case as her position, as shown sa counter affidavit niya, is clearly inconsistent with the position of the prosecution that called her as a witness. The prosecution presents her to prove that the respondent misappropriated confidential funds. Sa kabilang panig, sinasabi ni Ms. Acosta, yung Vice President complied sa lahat ng rules tsaka batas sa paggamit ng confidential funds. Sinasabi ni Ms. Acosta, hindi nag-misuse si Vice Presidente Sara Duterte na kahit isang sentimo ng confidential funds. We now invoke the case of People versus Che Chun Ting, GR number 130-568-69, dated March 21, 2000. Supreme Court dealt with a hostile witness. Kasi nga, adverse yung interest doon. Sinasabi sa kasong iyan, having an adverse interest meant, that the position or interest was adverse to what the party called her wanted to establish or prove. Yun po yung batayan ng Supreme Court. Kung yung posisyon ng isang witness is salungat sa posisyon ng partidong nagpapatawag sa kanya, sa kasong yan, sabi ng Supreme Court, established na po yung requirement ng adverse interests sa ilalim ng rules of courts.
Comment, Attorney Bakel?
Your Honor, the respondent respectfully submits that the adverse interest must be shown by the prosecution through an examination of the witness and not through a mere motion or manifestation, Your Honor.
He just did, counsel, by showing the position taken by the witness in her counter affidavit.
Additionally, Your Honor, the defense also submits that the mere fact of the pendency of the criminal case does not satisfy the requirement of adverse interest under the rules of evidence, considering that it apparently constitutes to a mere expectation that the witness will testify unfavorably to the prosecution, which is not within the ambit of the rules, considering that the declaration of a witness as hostile presupposes that the prosecution would face difficulty in obtaining answers from the witness on account of such adverse interest, Your Honor.
Allow the presiding officer. Ms. Gina, saan po kayo nagtatrabaho ngayon sa Office of the Vice President? Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sino po ang boss niyo sa Office of the Vice President?
Si Vice President Sara Duterte.
Permanente po ba kayo doon o coterminous?
Coterminous po, Your Honor.
So pag wala na si VP Sara doon sa OVP, wala na rin po kayo?
Yes, Your Honor.
So pag na-impeach si VP Sara o matanggal siya, wala na rin po kayong trabaho doon?
Wala na po akong trabaho sa OVP.
Sa OVP, siyempre. Mapo. So maalis kayo sa OVP? Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
In addition to the ground raised by Attorney Ligutan that witness has taken a position by virtue of her counter affidavit filed before the Office of the Ombudsman, the court hereby declares the witness to be a hostile witness under and in accordance with Rule 132, Section 13. However, for the information of the senator judges and the public and counsels as well, this only gives Attorney Ligutan the right to ask leading questions, still not allowed to ask misleading questions. As I know, Attorney Ligutan is well aware of the distinction.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, to abbreviate the proceedings, the witness is so declared and Attorney Ligutan may ask leading questions of this witness. So ordered.
Maraming salamat. Madam Witness, kayo po ma'am ay isang hostile witness na. So ma'am, I can now ask you questions. Sorry for a brief Bisaya. Pero ma'am, wala ta nag-away ha?
Opo.
We are not enemies. Okay? Andito po tayo sa isang bagay lang. Ano yung totoo? Unsay tinuod, unsay kamatuoran. Let's proceed. Madam Witness, you already mentioned, in fact established, na bago ka naging SDO para sa Office of the Vice President, ikaw rin ang SDO na nag-handle ng confidential funds po para sa Davao City. Alala mo po ba yan?
Your Honor.
That's preliminary, Your Honor.
Attorney Bakel?
We are constrained to again object on this line of questioning on the ground of relevance, Your Honor. Considering that confidential funds of Davao City are not mentioned or even alleged in the articles of impeachment, Your Honor. Nowhere in the articles of impeachment does it state that the confidential funds pertaining to Davao City are at issue in this case, Your Honor.
Can I respond to that, Your Honor, please? If
The chair already made a ruling in regard to that, Attorney Bakel. We will allow it to establish pattern and or behavior, but not
Hindi ko mainom to.
to add to the articles of impeachment against the Vice President. That is quite clear.
Opo.
Not only to councils, but also to the senator judges and for the public as well.
Yes.
But the chair would like to note, if you would like to make one, a continuing objection insofar as this line of questioning is concerned.
Yes, Your Honor.
Continuing objection of counsel to this line of questioning is hereby noted.
And also, Your Honor,
You may
please.
proceed.
Thank you so much. We will be continually invoking isang rule sa Rules of Procedure, Rule 130, Section 35. Exactly. I think that's what the Honorable Presiding Officer had in mind. Rule 130, Section 5, allowing presentation of evidence on previous acts to prove specific intent, knowledge, identity, plan, system, scheme, habit, custom, usage, or the like. Or siguro sa isang salita na maiintindihan ng ating mga kababayan, pattern. May pattern. May proceed, Your Honor?
You may proceed, counsel.
Thank you. So therefore, Madam, yung paghahandle po ng confidential funds, hindi na bago sa inyo. Tama po ba?
Ano po, Your Honor, familiar lang po ako sa pagiging SDO, Special Disbursement Officer.
Alright, now. And ma'am, familiar din po kayo sa mga dokumento or reports na kailangang ihanda bago po magamit ng isang opisina gaya ng Office of the Vice President ng confidential funds. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Opo. Thank you so much, ma'am. In fact, madam, you are familiar with Joint Circular 2015-01. In particular, nakasaad dyan, paragraph 4.2. May we be allowed, Your Honor, please, ayan. Ma'am, nakasulat po sa paragraph 4.2 ng Joint Circular 2015-01 na lahat ng allocations ng confidential funds dapat supported by yung unang dokumento, ma'am, nakasulat dyan, physical and financial plan. Familiar po kayo sa provision na ito, ma'am, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am, salamat po. Now, according sa provision na ito, ang pagdi-disperse, okay, ang paggagamit, ma'am, what's Bisaya for disbursement, kung alam niyo po? Ano ba yung Bisaya? What term do we use, Cebuano Bisaya, for disbursement?
Ang pag-release.
Pag-release. Okay. Kailangan base yan sa physical and financial plan. Okay? Therefore, hindi po pwede na may marirelease na confidential funds kung walang tinatawag na PFP. No? Physical and financial plan. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your
Tama
Honor.
po, ma'am. Di po ba, ma'am, kinukumpirma mo na para sa ika-4 at huling quarter ng 2022 para ma-release yung 125 million pesos na confidential funds, sinasabi nyo, nag-comply naman yung Office of the Vice President sa kinakailangang physical and financial plan. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tama po ba? Now, in fact, ma'am, pumirma ka at nagsumite kayo ng isang physical and financial plan na yung petsa is December 13, 2022. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Di ko maalala exactly ang number, Your Honor, pero naghimo mi og physical financial plan.
Naghimo, Your Honor, means...
Gumawa sila ng physical and financial plan.
Thank you so much. Now, so para po maalala natin, ma'am, no? Ipapakita natin ngayon yung isang physical and financial plan. Okay? Marked as P-I-14-1 for the prosecution. Show the document on the screen and to the witness. Ma'am, yung physical and financial plan, ipinirmahan po ni Rosalyn Sanchez tsaka ni Sara Duterte. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, maalala mo now yung dokumentong ito. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then base sa dokumentong ito, ma'am, sinasabi dyan, ikaw yung tinatawag natin na Project Accountable Officer. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
In fact, ma'am, you will also confirm na pinirmahan niyo po yung PFP as the Project Accountable Officer. Nakasulat dyan, ma'am, mo. Ma'am, di ba, ma'am, nakasulat dyan?
Opo.
Prepared by. Ibig sabihin, kayo po, ma'am, yung nag-prepare ng PFP. Based sa document.
Yes, Your Honor. Pero during paghimo ani, Your Honor, kasama ko po ang aming security officer, Your
Yes.
Honor.
By paghimo, namuan, it means while we were making this, I was with our security officer.
Sir.
Ma'am, tama po yung interpretation ko, di po ba?
Kasama ko po ang aming security officer, Your Honor, kasi sa kanya po ako naghihingi ng mga inputs or guidelines
ma'am.
in preparation for the
Yes, ma'am.
physical financial plan.
Maraming salamat for that, but we will go into that, ma'am, ha? We will go into that. Aabot po tayo sa punto yan. Okay po, ma'am?
Yes,
Now, ma'am, bilang po Project Accountable Officer, ikaw nakasulat dyan, ikaw yung nagprepara ng plano, ikaw din, being the officer, accountable officer, yung naglista ng mga confidential funds. Ma'am, yung paglista, ma'am, ha, yung tanong ko ha, paglista ng confidential funds, programs, and activities na nasusulat sa physical and financial plan. Di po ba?
Pwede usabon, Your Honor, ang
Okay.
question.
Ako usabon, ma'am, no? Bilang project accountable officer, the one who prepared the plan, ikaw din yung naglista. Yung naglista, ma'am,
Sulat.
sa plano, sa plan, ano yung mga programa at activities. Yung paglilista po. Kayo po yun, di ba? As the project accountable officer, the one who prepared the plan. Tama po ba?
Tama po, with the tulong po ng security officer.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to that. Ma'am, let's continue. Now, makikita natin sa plano, ma'am, na inilista nyo under the column programs with an S, activities with an S, projects with an S, up. Ma'am, ano yung nakasulat dyan? Ano yung list, ano yung programa sa mga programs, activities, projects? Anong programa yung sinulat nyo dyan? Good Governance Program.
Sorry, Your Honor, dili kayo ko, sorry.
Can the
Yeah.
Dili
prosecution
kayo
be
ko
confronted?
kabasa,
with
Your Honor, kay gagmay kaayo ang litra.
Okay, ma'am. This is what we'll do.
The witness said hindi niya kayang basahin dahil maliit yung mga letra.
Ayan. So,
Okay.
you can peruse the document even without. Okay?
Stephanie.
O pwede ba?
Okay.
Okay. Diyan, ma'am, di ba? Good.
Attorney
Go
Legutan,
Governance
if you're
Program.
approaching the witness, kindly bring the mic para hindi mahirapan yung ating gumagawa ng TSN.
Alright. Now, ma'am. Okay na po ba?
Okay po.
Ma'am, now, yung tanong is, ano ba itong Good Governance Program na ito? What is this all about?
Ito po yung mga programa ng ang opisina ng Office of the Vice President na nakalista na po sa buong taon.
Mhm.
Halimbawa po, yung libreng sakay, yung plant at risk millionaires, 4 million, kalimutan ko sir.
Okay.
Libreng sakay, yung financial medical assistance po, Your Honor.
Okay. So, ma'am, yun yung mga sinasabi mong mga programa now under this program. Yun yung sinasabi mo, di ba? Ma'am, sino po yung nag-conceptualize? Sino pong bumuo o nag-isip ng programang ito?
Ang opisina po ng Office of the Vice President, Your Honor, with the coordination po sa aming security officer.
Now, kailan po nabuo ang planong ito? Sa security officer naman, yung nag-conceptualize, di po ba? Ng mga planong ito.
Repeat, Your Honor, sa question.
Sino yung kailan na-conceptual? Ito yung tanong. Kailan nabuo o napag-isipan o na-conceptualize itong Good Governance Program? Kailan?
Sa pag ano na, Your Honor, pag-request na ni Ma'am BP ng confidential funds.
When the Vice President requested for confidential funds. Ma'am, may mga pag-aaral ba o pagsasaliksik na ginawa ang iyong opisina to come up with the program?
Wala akong personal knowledge sa ana, Your Honor.
Wala kang personal knowledge. May proseso ba o criteria na ginamit to select of all programs, good governance programs? Wala po.
Wala ko kabalo, Your Honor.
By walay kabalo, it means wala po akong personal knowledge. Wala po akong alam. Ma'am.
Oops.
We're fine here, okay? Let's continue, Your Honor.
You may
Okay.
continue, counsel, but the public is reminded to kindly put their phones in silent mode.
Okay, now. Ma'am. Sinabi niyo, ma'am, na wala po kayong alam, wala kayong personal knowledge, kasi po, hindi naman po ikaw yung nag-identify ng mga programa tsaka mga activities na nakasulat sa 2022 Fiscal and Financial Plan. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Tama, Your Honor. In fact, ma'am, you will admit, confirm, na noong November 25, 2024, yung pagdinig ng Committee on Good Governance and Accountability, you merely ask a security officer, Colonel Lachica, what to state in the fiscal and financial plan as confidential activities in relation sa paggamit ng Office of the Vice President ng confidential funds. To aid your memory, Your Honor, please, we are showing on the screen, a portion of the transcript of the Committee on Good Government and Accountability hearing, November 25, 2024, where sinasabi ng witness that all information that will be reflected in the fiscal and financial plan of the Office of the Vice President, which she prepared, galing lang sa isang security officer, si Colonel Lachica.
Siya po ang nagbigay sa akin ng inputs, Your Honor, o mga guidelines po, Your Honor, kung ano po ang mga activities in relation po sa pag-conduct po ng confidential operations
Okay.
or activities.
Salamat, ma'am. Ma'am, who is this Colonel Lachica?
Si Colonel Lachica po ay siya po ang commanding officer ng aming BPSPG at siya din ang aming security officer ng Office of the Vice President.
Si Colonel Lachica, yung full name niya po ay si Colonel Raymond Dante Lachica. Tama po ba?
Muna iyang full name, Your Honor.
Yun yung full name niya. Now, thank you so much. Nagkasalamat, ma'am. Now, hindi po ba na aside po na si Lachica, Colonel Lachica yung magsasabi sa iyo ano yung isusulat sa plan, hindi po ba na the same Colonel Lachica yung nagbibigay sa iyo ng mga listahan ng object of expenditures where the confidential funds will be used? Ma'am, before you answer that, to remind you, eto naman, page 126 po ng transcript of the CGGPA hearing dated November 25, 2024. Nakasaad dyan, inamin nyo, under oath, ma'am, na yung nagbibigay sa iyo ng listahan ng object of expenditures, paano gagamitin yung confidential funds, ikaw po yung nagprepara, pero si Colonel Lachica yung nagsasabi sa iyo sa mga listahan ng paggagamitan ng confidential funds. Based on that transcript, tama po ba?
Sorry, Your Honor, nalibog ko sa imong question.
Mhm.
Taas man kaayo.
We have to clarify, by nalibog, ibig sabihin, confused. Na-confused po. Now, ma'am, base po sa November 25, 2024 hearing, inamin niyo po na si Colonel Lachica yung nagbibigay sa iyo ng listahan ng object of expenditures for confidential funds. Tama po ba?
Object of expenditures, yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Sa
Your
kanya
Honor.
galing.
Nagagsalamat, ma'am. Ma'am, ito na yung tanong, ma'am. Isn't it po na yung paggagawa, pagpre-prepara ng plano, tsaka yung pagdidetalye ng objects of expenditures, hindi po ba trabaho nyo yun? Bilang, wait, not yet. Special Disbursing Officer, being the project accountable officer as indicated in the plan prepared by. Hindi po ba dapat kayo yun?
Counsel for the respondent. Attorney
We
Bacal?
respectfully object, Your Honor, on the ground of being compound and argumentative, Your Honor.
Objection is overruled. Witness may answer. Pakisagot po yung tanong, Ma'am Gina.
Your Honor, pwede po usbon ang iyang pangutana. Taas man good, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. I will, ma'am. Para kay Gina Acosta, I will do that. Ma'am,
Salamat.
wise pa yan. Okay now. Hindi po ba na yung pagdadraft ng physical and financial plan, trabaho nyo bilang project accountable officer as indicated by the note prepared by in the plan? Di ba trabaho nyo dapat yan?
Trabaho ko po yan with the inputs or guidelines sa aming security officer, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, hindi po ba na yung paglilista ng expenditures, ma'am, sa planong iyan, as indicated by the note prepared by you being the project accountable officer, hindi po ba trabaho nyo rin po yan?
Objection, Your Honor. Ask and answer.
Wala, iba yun. Yung kanina was drafting, now is detailing of the list of expenses. Two different things.
Kindly address the court, counsel. Witness may answer.
Ano po yun, sir?
Okay. Ma'am, kanina sinabi mo yung pag-prepare para trabaho nyo with inputs ni Colonel Chica, yung tanong now is, yung paglilista, pagdidetalye ng expenditures, opo, di ba trabaho nyo rin po yan as SDO/Project Accountable Officer as indicated by the note prepared by?
Ang pagsulat po ako, pero ang mga expenses po, kung unsa ang gamiton kay Sir sa kay security
Colonel Chica.
officer po, kasi siya po ang mag-implement ng various confidential operation activities, kay siya po ang eksperto dito sa ground, Your Honor.
So therefore, ma'am, kayo po yung tagasulat sa lahat ng gustong ispasulat ni Colonel Chica. Tama po ba?
Misleading, Your
Nag-discuss
Honor.
po.
Why?
Misleading, counsel. The witness did not say that. She said she was getting inputs from Colonel Chica.
Your Honor, that's a follow-up question, Your Honor, please. That's a follow-up question. So I am confirming with her that it was Colonel Chica who told her what to write, what to input. That's the question, Your Honor, please. On the basis of her previous answer, that it was with the inputs of Colonel Chica. So that's a question by itself, Your Honor, please. A follow-up question.
Ma'am Gina, kayo po ang nagtatype dito sa form na to. Pag sinabing prepared by you, kayo po yung nagsulat.
Ako po ang nagsulat, Your Honor.
Pero kinukuha niyo po yung sinusulat ninyo mula kay Colonel Chica. Kumukuha po kayo ng input sa kanya kung anong itatype o isusulat niyo dyan.
After we discuss po, Your Honor.
Sige.
Pagkatapos niyo mag-usap ni Colonel Chica.
Opo, Your Honor.
Ibig sabihin po ba nun, pwede yung sabihin kay Colonel Chica, mali yan. Hindi pwede yan. O
Nagtanong,
sinusunod niyo lang po lahat ng sinasabi niya?
nangutana ako sa iya, Your Honor, kung unsa na, Your Honor, o nganong ka na ang gastuhon, Your Honor. Asa na, paunsa na siya paunsa na siya na related sa confidential, Your Honor.
So tinatanong niyo lang po siya, ano yan, para saan yan, pasok ba yan sa confidential fund o hindi? At pag sumagot siya, isusunod niyo na po yan.
kung masatisfy ko po sa iyang i-explain sa ko, Your Honor.
Pag na-kontento kayo sa paliwanag niya, ilalagay niyo pa.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Attorney
you.
Ligutan, your witness.
Thank you so much. Now, going back, Madam Witness, going to the fiscal and financial plan for the so-called Good Governance Program, you will confirm you allocated 125 million pesos. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
In fact, ma'am, as can be seen, show the plan again. You did not list specific activities under the Good Governance Program. Ulitin ko, wala po kayong inilista na mga specific, particular activities under the Good Governance Program. Wala po kayong nakalistang specific activities.
Objection, Your Honor. Original document rule, Your Honor.
Can I explain? Can I rebut that?
Witness,
Your Honor?
what's your comment, Attorney Ligutan?
Your Honor, I don't want to put the defense on the spot. Your Honor, please, that is, with all respect, a wrong invocation of the original document rule. The original document rule simply states na hindi po pwedeng magpresenta ng ebidensya na secondary kung hindi ipipresenta yung original. Pero Your Honor, the fact na yung original ay nasa harap na sa isang witness, I don't see any where in the rules that will prohibit counsel from propounding questions on the basis of that document. For me,
Besides counsel, Attorney Bakel, the counsel is not trying to change the contents of the document. Is merely asking the witness to explain the contents of the document. Ms. Acosta, you may answer, ma'am. Ang nilagay niyo lamang po, good governance, ano po yan?
program po.
Programs at wala po kayo nilagay na detalye ng mga programa yan.
Ay, wala po akong nilagay na detalye, Your Honor, kasi sa GC po, Your Honor, wala naman po nakabutang dito na i-itemize, Your Honor.
Now, let's go to paragraph 6.1 ng Joint Circular 2015. Okay. Show it please. Di po ba sa 6.1 sinasabi dyan? Cash advances shall be used for, yung term ginamit ma'am is specific detail, specific legal purpose. Okay? At saka 5.2.2 nakasulat dyan, agencies shall report the specific detail of the corresponding expenditures. In two instances po, nakasulat sa joint circular yung term na specific. And you will stand by your answer.
Argumentative, Your Honor.
Wait. I'm just confirming. Despite these two provisions, you are of the opinion, Madam, na walang requirement na dapat specific.
Argumentative, Your
Programa.
Honor.
Objection is overruled. Witness will answer, please.
Your Honor, sa mga dokumento po nga i-attach dito sa confidential funds liquidation, daghan po ang document, Your Honor, na i-submit nimo nga na ay documents dito nga kailangan i-itemize nimo, Your Honor.
In the report.
Your Honor,
In the report.
isa sa mga dokumento nga i-attach nimo dito, liquidate nimo sa confidential funds, Your Honor.
Okay.
Let me state that for the record. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ma'am Gina. Yung binabanggit po niyong pag-comply, walang nakalagay specifically sa joint circular na dapat specific yon dun sa what's that, council? Physical and financial plan.
Po.
Pero sa dokumentong sinasubmit, nandun na yung mga detalye, Ma'am Gina.
Inana, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yan po.
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Okay. But there is only, ayan, this is another question now. There is only a blanket program, general program, good governance program in the plan, and the plan did not mention any surveillance operations by specific number, location, or cost. Do you want me to repeat the question, or you can answer
Objection,
now?
Your Honor. Asked and answered and original document rule, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor,
Not yet answered, council. And again, same ruling as
Opo.
your point on the original
Opo.
document rule.
Ma'am, yung tanong is, wala pong specific mention ng specific number, location, or cost ng mga sinasabi niyong surveillance operations. Wala doon sa plano, di po ba?
Your Honor, unsa na, pwede mangutana, Your Honor, unsa na nga dokumento, Your Honor.
Katong plano po, yung plano po, physical and financial plan. Nakasulat dyan, good governance program. Anyways, Your Honor, please.
At this juncture, I will agree with council for respondent.
Oh.
Asked and answered,
Yes.
council. That's her answer.
Thank you so much. Now, aside from walang surveillance operations by number, location, or costs, wala ding specific targets nakasulat sa plano for each of the program activities. Tama po ba? Walang specific targets this time.
Tanaan sa
Opo.
na ko, Your Honor, ha.
By all means po.
For 2022, Your Honor.
2022, yes ma'am.
Sa amo ang physical financial plan, Your Honor,
Oo.
naikulong dito nga physical target, Your Honor.
Opo. Yes. Ma'am, okay, meron. Ma'am, yung tanong is, nakasulat lang dyan is, ma'am, number, period, of identified areas of surveillance conducted and monitored. And then yung pangalawa, letter B, yung ano lang, yung simbolo ng percentage, no? Percentage of activities implemented without specifying, una po, this is the first question, ano yung actual number? Wala po, di po ba? Yes po.
Wala pa, Your Honor, kay wala pa
plano.
man na itabo. Plano pa man ni Your Honor.
Aha. Okay. So wala pa, kasi plano pa lang, and then you ask for 125 million pesos. Kahit wala pang activities, plano pa lang. Tama po ba?
Misleading,
Meron
Your
na po.
Honor.
It's not misleading.
Your Honor, the question...
That's a follow-up question, Your Honor. please.
Objection is sustained. Ask based on the document, council.
Okay, now. The next issue.
You're referring to the physical target only, not
Yes,
the actual
ma'am.
plans.
Yes, sir. Now, nakalagay ba dyan yung actual number? Yes or no? May numero ba?
Wala pa, Your Honor.
Okay. May naka-indicate ba na percentage, actual percentage, under the category percentage of activities implemented? Wala po ba? Meron ba? Wala.
Wala pa, Your Honor. Pero gihimo na, Your Honor, kay naanay approval kung asa mi nakabalo kung pila ang kwarta, Your Honor, kay naanay saro.
Now, okay. Ma'am,
Kindly translate that for the record.
who can translate that, please? Ano sabi na? There is, it's indicated because there's already a SARO. If the defense will stipulate on that
Parang hindi
interpretation,
yata ganun kay Cleon, council.
Oh. you may have your own. Oh.
Your Honor.
The translation we're getting is it's not the number and percentage is not there. Yung percentage po at yung bilang wala po doon dahil kaka-release pa lang ng SARO. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's also the answer.
As best as we could, Counsel. Please proceed.
Now, the 2022 Fiscal and Financial Plan allocated, ma'am, nag-allocate po ng 125 million pesos kahit walang breakdown ng amount for each specific activity. Tama po ba?
As you answered, Your Honor.
Yeah, but there's another angle as to the amount relative to the activity, as to the budget that the Office of the Vice President is asking.
It's the
Go
same
please.
point, Your Honor.
Same point, Counsel.
Okay,
Move on. We
move
get
on.
what you have established.
Thank you so much. Now, therefore, Madam Witness, yung Office of the Vice President can just include, pwedeng i-include, isama ng Office of the Vice President sa liquidation reports ng kahit anong activity so long as ililabel siya na parte ng broad, good governance program. Do you want me to repeat the question or you can answer now?
Taas kayo mong
I
question,
will.
Your Honor. Pwede
I will.
ang tawag ani, i-clarify, Your
Yes.
Honor.
Your Honor, if the court may allow, I will repeat the question.
Please,
Therefore, Madam, kasi nga walang breakdown, in draft, sa paggawa nyo ng liquidation report, pwede yung isama doon sa liquidation report ng kahit anong aktibidad so long as sasabihin nyo parte yan ng good governance program.
Objection,
Tama po
Your
ba?
Honor.
What's the basis?
What's the objection, Counsel?
Misleading and speculative, Your Honor.
It's not, Counsel. In fact, I think that's one of the questions some of the senator judges will ask. Ma'am, naintindihan niyo po yung tanong?
I can ask that
Ma'am
in
Gina?
Bisaya.
Ma'am Gina, naintindihan niyo po yung tanong?
Parang duha man ka question iyang buot pasabot, attorney.
ma'am,
Ay,
Ang
Your
nilagay niyo
Honor.
lang po doon, good governance, what's that, Counsel? Programs?
Good governance program po.
Good governance program. Ang tanong po niya, so, ano man yung sabihin nila, basta sabihin good governance program, pasok na po yun doon.
Sa report po, sa report.
Sa report lang po.
Sa report na liquidation po.
Apo.
Your Honor, kung paghimo na ko og liquidation report, nagbase po ako sa fund utilization report nga gihatag sa ako sa amo ang security officer, Your Honor. Na makita dito kung asa nagasto ang kwarta unsa nga mga expenses og pila, Your Honor.
So, ang pinagbabasihan niyo po yung liquidation report ng security officer na si Colonel Lachica. Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
Out of curiosity, may tinanggihan ba kayong liquidation report na sinubmit ni Colonel Lachica o lahat po ng binigay niya sa iyo ay tinanggap mo? Na parte ng good governance program.
Unsa, Your Honor?
Meron po ba kayong tinanggihan na liquidation na sinubmit si Colonel Lachica sa 125 million sa last quarter ng 2022? O lahat po ng sinumitin niya na liquidation, tinanggap nyo at sa pananaw nyo ay kasama ng good governance program?
Ang lahat ng mga reports na gihatag niya sa ako, Your Honor, akong gidawat, Your Honor, kay siya man ang nakabalo unsaon pag-implementar sa mga confidential activities, kay siya ang eksperto, Your Honor, dito sa ground,
So,
Your Honor.
lahat po
Kaya
ng binigay
akong
niya sa
gitawat,
inyo,
gitawat.
tinanggap nyo at kinonsidera ninyo na parte ng good governance program dahil siya naman yung nakakaalam at intindi dahil siya naman yung nasa ground. Tama po?
Inana, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So, let me continue on that point, Counsel, with your permission and indulgence. So, yung tree planting, good governance program po yan.
Unsa, Your Honor?
Yung tree planting, binanggit niyo po kanina, tree planting, good governance program po yan. Kasama po yun doon sa pag-liquidate?
Ang ibig sabihin, Your Honor, usa pa gihimo ang tree planting, Your Honor, na ay gihimo
Ang sinatanong ko po, ma'am, yung
Security
activity,
officer, Your Honor.
yung activity na tree planting, party po yun ng good governance sa pagkakaunawa ninyo na program. Yes or no, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor, pero usa na gihimo, Your Honor, ang security officer, Your Honor, na ay gihimong surveillance, monitoring, Your Honor.
Nabasa ko po yun. Pati yung libreng sakay, part ng good governance. May
Yes.
surveillance din po doon. Nakita ko po sa liquidation report.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Okay, Council, proceed.
Thank you so much. Yun yung liquidation report.
Opo.
Now okay ba, ma? Now the point is, punta naman tayo sa accomplishment report. Kasi nga, iba yun, di ba? Now, same line of question, but this time, different document. You can just include. Pwede yung isulat sa accomplishment report. Kahit ano na lang activity, in the accomplishment report this time, not liquidation reports, so long as i-label nyo lang under yan ng good governance program. You want me to repeat the question, ma'am, or you can answer now?
Durag duhaman ka buka ang question nato, Your Honor.
Accomplishment report this time. Yung kanina po, nag-guess nyo na, liquidation report. Ngayon yung tanong is, sa accomplishment report naman, pareho lang. Kahit anong activity, isasama sa accomplishment report, so long as isusulat under good governance program. Tama
Council,
po ba?
can you confront the witness with the accomplishment report? Assisting
Okay,
Council, can you show her the accomplishment report? Para maunawaan ng
Opo, opo.
testigo na ibang dokumento na ang pinag-uusapan natin. Kanina yung physical and financial plan, ngayon naman yung accomplishment report. Pakitingnan po at pag-aralan yung dokumento, Ma'am Gina. Para alam niyo po na yan ang tinutukoy ni Attorney Ligutan sa mga katanungan po niya sa inyo.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Kaduhami naghimo og accomplishment report, Your Honor, for 2022.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Kung dalawang beses po kayo gumawa ng accomplishment report, Ma'am Gina?
Opo, Your Honor.
Alin po yan? Yung nauna o yung sumunod?
Ang kaning gihatag sa ako, Your Honor, mao ni ang una nga gihimo, Your Honor.
Yung unang accomplishment report. Meron ba kayong kopya ng pangalawang accomplishment report at Attorney Ligutan?
Okay. Anyways, we can live with one report.
Okay.
For this point, Your Honor, please.
Okay, for this
I'll
point.
ask the direct question na lang.
Sige, Your Honor.
Madam Witness, kinukumpirma mo na may mga activities sa report nyo, sa liquidation, sa accomplishment report na nabasa nyo, na hindi makikita, mababasa sa physical and financial plan. Tama po ba?
Your Honor, paghimo na mo.
Ma'am, this time po, I hope you don't mind po. Yung question is simple, no? So, pwede kang tanungin ng abogado ng kabila, pero pakisagot lang po muna.
The witness is
Yes or no?
answering, Your Honor. Let the witness answer.
Allow the witness to answer,
Okay.
Counsel.
Yes. May mga activities, programa, kalihukan in Bisaya, reflected in the reports, accomplishment reports, na hindi naman mababasa, makikita, na ilista sa physical and financial plan. Tama po ba?
Libog. Nalito ako, Your Honor.
Nandito ka. Anyways, Your Honor,
Ma'am, sa accomplishment report, yes, Senator Judge Zubiri, would you like to offer your services?
Yes, actually, not the services to interpret, but It's possible that Attorney Ligutan could ask the question in Bisaya para maintindihan, kasi pareho kami mga Bisaya, para maintindihan ni Ma'am Acosta. And then, anyway, it can be objected to by the defense because I know there are 3 or 4 of you, Bisaya, taga Cebu, Tulo mo diya, nakasabot. So, you can always object if the translation of Attorney Ligutan is wrong, is different. It's simple Bisaya naman. Pakasabot man ta, pero ang mga tinagalog din di kasabot. But it's very simple.
Yes,
so,
so-
maybe that way we don't have to keep stopping. Attorney Ligutan can ask the question first in Tagalog and then translate to simple Bisaya. Makatubag ni si ma'am, she can answer. And then, Attorney Ligutan can offer the answer also in Tagalog. If it is not like, of course, approved by the defense can give a clarification of what the answer of the lady witness has.
The point of the
Thank you very
senator
much.
judge is well taken. Let's try to do that.
Okay, now.
Counsels, with your permission. Yes, Attorney Bakel.
Yes, Your Honor. May we respectfully suggest for a court-appointed interpreter, considering that hindi po kasi ako Bisaya. So actually nahihirapan po ako to understand the witness, understand Attorney Ligutan, and understand my colleagues who are likewise.
If you may, if you will please, we already have an interpreter, actually 2 of them here, that will course it through the chair if there is a need to do so. Some of the words are understandable. Anyway, kindly proceed slowly, Attorney Ligutan.
I will. So,
But on this issue and this question, Ms. Acosta, ang tanong po sa inyo, may mga nilagay po kayong accomplishment report na wala dun sa physical and financial plan. Na sinabi nyo lamang o tinisip nyo lang kasama yan sa good governance program.
Ang nasulat sa accomplishment report, Your Honor, is yung mga expenses na allowable po sa confidential funds.
Opo, pero wala nga po yan, hindi yan nilagay doon sa physical and financial plan. Nakalagay lang po sa accomplishment report.
Sa accomplishment report, Your Honor, kung actual.
Kaya nga, doon nga lang po nakasulat. Sa physical and financial plan, wala po doon.
Generic po ang sa
Generic.
physical financial
Okay.
plan, Your Honor.
Attorney Ligutan, continue.
Opo. That's a cue to the next question. And because the program indicated in the plan is broad and general, generic sabi nyo, so much discretion is given to the office of the Vice President on how to utilize confidential funds. Translate into Tagalog. Unfortunately, I'll be needing, ano po ibig sabihin, what's Tagalog for discretion po? Kasi nga, broad, general, yung program nakasulat sa PFP. Okay? Maski ano na lang, kahit anong gustong gawin, magagawa. Oh, wait, nakita. Ng Office of the Vice President sa paggamit ng confidential funds. You want to state in Visaya po? Kay tungod, general, generic, ang programa nakasulat sa plano bisag unsa. So much discretion. Ma'am, I think you understand discretion, di po ba?
Authority?
Dako ang pagbuot sa Office of the Vice President kung unsaon nila paggamit sa confidential funds. Tama po ba?
Objection,
Dili, Your Honor.
Ah?
What's the objection, counsel?
Speculative and argumentative, Your Honor.
It's not argumentative, counsel. Neither is it speculative. Objection overruled. Ma'am Gina, dahil po kayo nagsabi generic yung good governance program, malaking laya ang nabigay sa inyo para magsulat ng kung anumang mga programa na papasok doon sa generic na good governance program.
Dili, Your Honor. Kaya
Hindi.
nagbase ako sa Joint Circular 2015.
So ang sagot ay hindi ganun kalaki ang kalayaang meron sila dahil binase niya yung kanyang accomplishment report sa JC 2015-1. Tama po ba?
Oh.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney
See?
Ligutan.
Now, showing you again, Madam Witness, the 2022 Physical and Financial Plan. After you prepared the plan, nakasulat dyan, show the document please, it was noted, Attorney J, noted by a certain Rosalyn Sanchez. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mhm. Yes, Your Honor. The document please. And thereafter, you presented the plan kay Inday Sara, Vice President Sara, for her approval. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. Gipakita na ko sa iya.
In this case, did she provide any feedback on the stated generic, coming from your own mouth, good governance program?
Unsa, Your Honor?
Nihatag ba og I'm sure you know feedback. Nihatag ba og feedback si Vice President Sara Duterte sa sinabi mong generic good governance program katong imong gipakita ang plano para sa iyahang approval?
Gibasa lang niya, Your Honor. Pag human og basa, perma siya.
Yan. Saan po pumirma si Sara Zimmerman Duterte? Sa parte ng plano. Saan dyan?
Sa approve.
Approved by. Showing on screen, approved by Sara Z. Duterte, Vice President, Agency Head, Department Secretary, LCE.
With the indulgence of Attorney Ligutan, what is the pleasure of Senator Judge Erwin Tulfo?
Mr. President, I have here the transcript of the hearing in Congress. Hindi ko po maintindihan bakit parang dito hirap na hirap po siya magtagalog when in fact sa Congress po noong November, Tagalog naman po ang sagot niya. Ang tanong po sa kanya ni Congressman Luistro, payment of incentive, 11 po. Would you know whether this amounts would total 120 exactly? Yes, ma'am. Gitotal ko po yan, ma'am. 120 million po. It's all puro Tagalog, Mr. President. What is this? I mean, mabuti po sana pati yung discretionary and she's a government official. She doesn't know what discretionary means is. I mean, what it means? Dito po, puro sumasagot naman po siya. English, Tagalog. Yes po. Are you aware? Opo. O may authority, special disbursing officer. Kasi po, wala akong alam kung paano po i-implement ang mga confidential. Mr. President, tama na po itong panluloko sa atin. Please, Mr. President, compel this witness to talk in Tagalog. Kahit po yung mga Bisaya po nakaintindi ng Tagalog, nakakasalita ng Tagalog, ano tayo sa ibang bansa? Ano tayo, mga Hapon, mga Chinese? I know, Miss Witness, you can understand Tagalog, you can speak Tagalog dahil nandito po ito. Ilang pahina po ito. Tagalog po yung sagot po ninyo. English po, sumasagot kayo. Tinatanong kayo ng English, sumasagot po kayo. Bakit ngayon parang hirap na hirap? Kailangan i-translate sa Tagalog, sa Bisaya, sagot, Tagalog, Bisaya, Tagalog, Bisaya. Kaya po, tayo ng isang taon dito, Mr. President. Ito po yun. Sumagot naman po siya. Alam nga ba naman, lulukuhin tayo ng nagtatranscribe po nito. Sagot po yan. Kasi po, nagbabase lang po ako sa ibinigay ni Sir La Chica ng mga ibinalik niya sa akin. Miss Acosta, kindly answer the question. Piatos po ang sinabi ko, ma'am, na apelyido. That's all, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Judge Erwin Tulfo. Point well taken. Attorney Ligutan, to abbreviate the proceedings, kindly choose one language, English
All
or
right.
Filipino, in asking the question. You don't have to translate each time unless the witness requests you to do so.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preferably use Filipino, Attorney Ligutan,
Opo,
as I'm
opo.
sure
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
well versed with it as well. Para mas maunawaan po ni Ms. Gina.
Honorable Presiding Officer.
You may proceed, Counsel.
Ma'am, na tubig. There's water if you want to drink water po, ha?
Yes.
Drink water. Now, since you said inaprubahan po ng Vice President yung plano, kasama sa inaprubahan ng Vice President yung generic good governance program.
I-approve niya, Your Honor.
Okay. In fact, ma'am, yun din po yung naging tugon nyo sa same line of questioning noong November 25, 2024, as shown by that portion of that transcript. You confirm that it was may approval po ng head of agency at saka yung head of agency is the respondent in this case, Sara Duterte, Vice President. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Let's proceed po sa susunod na punto. Let's go to the physical and financial plan naman. This time, para naman sa 2023. From good governance program, ma'am, this time, Attorney J, it can be seen sa plano, this time, hindi na good governance program, kundi nakasulat dyan, socio-economic program delivery.
With the indulgence of counsel, can the tech please zoom in? Yes, kindly zoom in on it.
May proceed, Your Honor.
Ms. Gina will please answer. Kindly confirm ang nakasulat na po sa 2023 ay yung socio-economic program delivery.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hindi na po good governance program.
Yes, Your Honor.
Proceed, Your Honor. But, sa 2023 Physical and Financial Plan, okay, yung expected outcome naman nananatili 2022 na expected outcome. Nakasulat, safe implementation of OVP initiatives and confidence building for 2022. Same expected outcome, safe implementation of OVP initiatives and confidence building. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Ma'am, pwedeng mas malapit pa sa mikropono para po marinig. Again, may tubig dyan, ma'am, ha? If you want to drink water now. Therefore, masasabi natin, base sa dokumento, ma'am, yung 2023 Physical and Financial Plan, kopya lang. Kopya lang ng number 1, physical target galing sa 2022. Tama po ba?
Objection, Your Honor. The document would speak for itself because the prosecution is asking the witness what is already based on the document as the question is framed, Your Honor.
Witness may answer. I'm just not so sure if she understands the word copy. But so, Ma'am Gina, pareho lang po ang nilalaman ng Physical and Financial Plan ng 2022 at 2023 maliban dun sa nag-iisang unang column. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Now, proceed. Same with budget for each quarter. Para sa fourth quarter ng 2020, 225 billion pesos. Para naman sa budget na hinihingi ng Office of the Vice President para sa unang quarter, pangalawang quarter, fourth quarter ng 2023, ma'am, kopyang-kopya yung amount. 125 million pesos. Tama po ba?
Tama, Your Honor, kay mao man na ang nakabutang sa GAA, Your Honor.
Yun. Proceed, Your Honor.
You may tama daw dahil yun daw ang nakalagay sa GAA.
Both the 2022 Physical and Financial Plan and the 2023 version provided for broad program under po sa programs, activities, and projects. Sa 2022, Good Governance Program. Sa 2023 naman, Socio-Economic Program. Pero as to budget, pareho. Yes or no?
Pareho, Your Honor.
As to expected outcome, pareho.
Pareho, Your Honor.
Alright, now, let's go to this physical target naman. In the 2023 Physical Plan, same observation ba, ma'am? Na nakasulat dyan, letter A, number, identified areas with surveillance conducted and monitored without, hindi po nakasulat dyan yung actual na numero. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Same with the letter B entry, percentage. Nakasulat dyan, percentage, the symbol symbolizing percentage of activities implemented without and toward security-related incidents without stating the actual percentage. Tama po ba? Walang number.
Tama po, Your Honor.
Alright. In fact, you admitted, Madam, in the November 25, 2024 Committee on Good Government hearing that you have to consult Colonel La Chica on what to put in the Physical and Financial Plan. Do you remember this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yan. The programs, yung programa po, yung mga ini-expect nating resulta sa mga programa, yung mga targets ng mga plano, lahat ng ito ay gawa, ay galing kay Colonel La Chica. Di po ba?
Unsa to, Your Honor?
Mhm.
Ay, sorry, sorry.
I will repeat.
Kindly repeat, Counsel.
Ang programa sa plano, ang expected outcome, ang target sa physical plan, galing kay Colonel La Chica. Tama po ba?
Objection, Your Honor.
What's the objection?
What's the objection, Counsel?
Asked and answered, Your Honor. The witnesses already testified previously that security officer is providing inputs and guidance.
This is
Your Honor.
2023, Your Honor.
I think the question pertains to 2023 now. That was
Yes.
she answered with respect to 2022. Ma'am Gina, yung nangyari po ba ng 2022, ganun din po sa 2023, galing kay Colonel La Chica?
Sa paggawa ng Physical Financial Plan, Your Honor, kasama gyapon ako siya. Kasama ko siya, Your Honor. Sa kanya pa rin ako nanghingi ng inputs and guidelines po, Your Honor.
Yes.
So galing nga po sa kanya. Galing kay Colonel La Chica yung inyong inputs na nilagay dito.
Kaming dalawa po, Your Honor, ang nag-discuss, Your Honors.
Counsel, your witness.
Let's go to that November 25, 2024 hearing. Ma'am, tinanong ka ni Representative Jane K. Luistro. As a matter of fact, the financial plan does not bear at all the signature of or the name of Colonel La Chica. Ma'am, yung sagot nyo dyan, yes po. Pero sa kanya po ako humihingi ng inputs or information with regards to the implementation of all these projects included in the confidential funds. This is what you said under oath in November 25, 2024. Under oath.
Opo.
Tama po ba? Your Honor, please. Ma'am, did you answer? Opo?
Opo.
Opo, ma'am. Your Honor, it's 12. Can I ask one question and I move for lunch break?
Yes, Counsel, you
Before
may.
we proceed to the next question. Ito yung tanong now.
Yes, sir. Yes, attorney.
Opo. Sa lahat ng mga dokumento isinumitin nyo sa COA, Commission on Audit, the plan, accomplishment reports, liquidation reports, nakasaad ba dyan sa kahit anong dokumento yung sinasabi nyo na lahat ng inputs yung sinulat nyo sa plano, lahat ng inputs sinulat nyo sa reporting to COA, nakasaad ba dyan yung pangalan ni Colonel Lachica? Yes or
Objection,
no?
Your Honor. The document would speak for itself, Your Honor.
That's a question the public is very much willing to hear.
Witness may answer. Counsel, let the witness answer. I think
Yes
she
or
knows
no?
the answer anyway.
Yes or no?
Tama ba pag understand ko sa question mo, Your Honor, na sa lahat ng mga dokumento na isubmit ko
Plano, physical plan, ma'am.
sa physical plan,
Okay, sa accomplishment report mismo,
accomplishment report,
sa liquidation report,
sa liquidation report.
sa certification na successful yung paggamit, tama yung paggamit ng plano. May isang dokumento ba dun, ma'am, limited po tayo dun, ha? Na ipinakita nyo sa publiko na si Colonel Lachica yung nagbibigay sa iyo ng input sa mga plano, saka siya yung nag-implement ng mga programs, activities. Meron ba doon? Yes or no?
Wala.
Move forward. Lunch break, or please.
Ma'am Gina, kain muna tayo para makahinga at relax kayo. Ng
Sige
konti
po.
rin.
Mas better po, attorney. Your Honor.
Okay lang po, ma'am. Huwag kayong mag-alala doon. Pahinga muna kayo, kain tayo. The court will declare a lunch recess. We shall resume at 12:45. Trial is resumed. For the information of the counsel for the parties, we shall only be holding trial given the inclement weather until 2 p.m. this afternoon, and we shall convene session according to the Senate President at 2:30 p.m. So kindly be aware of the time, Attorney Ligutan, and if at all we reach cross, kindly be aware of the time.
Hanggang 2 p.m.
Ma'am Gina, patuloy po kayo magtetestigo sa ilalim ng pareho niyong pinanumpaan kanina. Naunawaan niyo po yan?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. Attorney Ligutan, your witness.
Yes, sir. Okay. I need to get my... Hello? Madam Witness, now, kanina, nabanggit mo na si Colonel La Chica yung nagbibigay sa iyo ng inputs, ano yung isusulat sa plano, at saka sa liquidation, saka accomplishment reports. Kanina rin, if the record will bear me out, in fact, nasabi mo rin na siya rin yung may alam sa pag-i-implement ng mga sinasabi niyong confidential activities. Okay, na pinagagamitan ng confidential funds. Now, yung tanong now is, ma'am, empleyado ba? Empleyado ba ng Office of the Vice President si Colonel La Chica?
Siya po ang itinalaga na security officer ng Office of the Vice President, Your Honor.
Yung
Yes, sir.
tanong, I think, is simple.
Ma'am Gina, pag sinabi niyong security, sagot niyo po kanina, siya ang commanding officer ng VP-SPG. Sinabi niyo rin po na siya ang security officer ng OVP. Meron po ba siyang appointment at sweldong tinatanggap bilang security officer ng OVP? Wala po.
Hindi ko po alam, Your Honor, kung may sahod po siya. Pero ang alam ko, meron po siyang office order na siya po ang security officer ng Office of the Vice President.
Okay. Your witness, counsel?
I think the question is simple, ma'am. Sa alam nyo, sa pagkakaalam nyo, I'm not asking ano yung designation niya. I think you are more than competent to answer this question. Empleyado ba ng Office of the Vice President si Colonel La Chica?
Asking and answered, Your Honor.
Honor, no answer yet.
Witness will answer, please. Kung alam niyo po, ma'am.
Ang alam ko po, siya po ang security officer, Your Honor. Yung lang po ang alam ko.
That was his answer, counsel. Her answer, rather.
All right, now. Madam Witness, I'm showing you now yung isang letter galing sa Office of the Vice President. May pitsang November 30, 2023. Pirmado ng isang Lemuel Ortonio. We are confronting you with the document through Attorney J, and the letter is also being shown on our screen.
Assisting counsels may approach.
Now,
Kindly zoom in to the relevant portion.
okay. According to this letter, ma'am, November 30, 2023, nakasulat dyan na as early as to July 2022, yung OVP nakapag-identify na ng mga programa tsaka surveillance activities na sinasabi dyan intertwined with matters of national security. Yung letter is dated November 30, 2023, pero nakasulat dyan as early as July 2022, nakapag-identify ng mga programa. Aware ka ba sa letter na ito? Yes or no? ka hindi?
Aware po ako, Your
Now,
Honor.
in fact, aware ka rin na itong letter na ito yung tugon, reply ng OVP through Ortonio sa Audit Observation Memorandum. Aware ka rin yan, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, based sa letter na ito, ma'am, programs tsaka surveillance activities na sinasabi nyo to intertwined with national security, ay sinasabi nyo na-identify na as early as July 2022, and you will agree with me, ma'am, kung July pa lang, 2022, andyan na yan, kailangan sinama nyo. Isinama nyo dapat yan sa Fiscal and Financial Plan para sa fourth quarter ng 2022, which you submitted December 13, 2022, months after na-identify ng office nyo yung mga specific activities. Did you get the question?
Your Honor, saan po dito yung sinabi mo na activities, Your Honor?
Ma'am, nasa screen, these programs, program goals are inextricably intertwined with matters of national security. July
Assisting counsel, kindly point it
2022.
out on page 2.
Page 2.
Kindly point it out to the witness. What counsel is referring to?
Sir,
Okay.
ano po yung question?
Yung tanong now is, hindi ba dapat isinama nyo ito, yung mga sinasabi nyo mga specific activities sa Fiscal and Financial Plan for the fourth quarter 2022, which is dated December 13, 2022. Isinama nyo ba yan?
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative, Your Honor.
Rephrase counsel.
Okay.
I get the point of the objection of the counsel. Sustained.
Okay,
Kindly
now.
rephrase.
Hindi po ba those should have been reflected in the Fiscal and Financial Plan for the fourth quarter of 2022.
Same objection, Your Honor.
Ma'am Gina,
Yes, Your Honor.
bakit di nyo po sinama yung mga bagay na yan dun sa Fiscal and Financial Plan ng 2022? Kung Hulyo pa lang, may ganyan na pala, bakit hindi nyo po yan sinama sa 2022 Fiscal and Financial Plan? Fiscal and Financial Plan.
Sir, ito po
Gina?
ba yung target property alleviation threats to peace and order and the promotion of economic development po?
Counsel?
I think the public knows whether the witnesses answered the question or not. I will move on, Your Honor, please.
Move forward, Counsel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Madam, let's go to this cash encashment for the 2020 check encashment para sa 2022 confidential funds. Now, pinapakita sa iyo ngayon yung isang cheque may petsang December 20, 2022. Okay? As well as yung nasa likod ng checking iyan. Okay? Yung checking iyan has been previously marked as Exhibit PI-28, small letter A, and PI-28, small letter A-1. Yung tanong, you personally encashed, ikaw mismo yung nag-encash ng 125 million pesos cash advance ng confidential funds noong December 20, 2022, correct?
Opo, sir.
And then, ma'am, na-encash mo yan only pagkatapos yung cheque maibigay sa iyo. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
Tanong, kailan ba na-encash yung checking ito? Di ba? December 20, 2022?
Yes, sir.
And hindi po ba, bago ma-release yung cheque sa'yo, yung cheque iyan, kailangan munang iprepara at saka dapat pirmado ng chief accountant. Tama po ba?
Ang nagperma po,
No, ma'am. The question is, tama po ba na bago nyo ma-release, bago nyo natanggap yung cheque iyan, kailangan i-prepare muna at saka pirmahan?
giprepare po ng accountant po.
Yes. Okay now. And of course, madam, yung checking iyan, na-prepare lang, napirmahan lang, na-release sa'yo lang, only after the required disbursement voucher had been signed and approved. Tama po ba?
Opo.
If you can remember, ma'am, yung disbursement voucher na pirmahan tsaka na approved same day, December 20, 2022. Tama po ba?
Yung date
Voucher.
ng voucher
Opo.
at saka date ng cheque.
On the same day.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In fact, yun yung disbursement voucher dated December 20, 2022, Exhibit P, I-10A. Now, yung voucher na iyan, pirmado ng VP Sara Duterte, Julieta Villa del Rey, tsaka Lemuel Ortonio. Tama po ba?
Your Honor, di ko mabasa yung
Can the witness
after
be-
my
Assisting
name.
counsel, kindly
Kung
furnish.
Ortonio po yun.
Kindly furnish Gina a copy of the disbursement voucher.
It's in her possession at the moment, Your Honor, please.
Voucher.
Disbursement voucher
Voucher.
for the last quarter of 2022, Ma'am Gina.
Primado. Di kasi klaro po yung
Anyways,
perma dito. Ang maklaro ko lang dito, Your Honor, is my perma po.
Yes.
Signature. And then, may perma po dito ng accountant namin. Pero yung sa gitna, hindi po kasi klaro dito, Your Honor.
Move on, counsel.
Now, madam, yung disbursement voucher, yung pag-pre-prepare, pag-paperma, tsaka pag-re-release ng cheque, yung date ng cheque, tsaka yung pag-i-encash ng cheque, they all happened on the same day, December 20, 2022. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your Honor.
How much was the amount encashed on that day? 125 million pesos, di po ba?
Yes po.
You encashed this check sa Land Bank Shaw Boulevard branch. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
Now, listen to this question now. For unusual amounts like 125 million pesos, yung bangko kailangan ma-notify yung bangko isang araw minimum or at least 2 days before ma-encash yung cheque para ma-prepare, maihanda yung cash. Ito yung na-mention ni Miss Violeta Constantino, then Department Manager ng Land Bank Shaw Boulevard when she testified. Do you confirm this practice?
Objection, Your Honor.
What's the objection?
The question is misleading, Your Honor. There's no testimony as to unusual amount, Your Honor.
There was, counsel. There was, counsel.
Not by the witness, Your Honor.
Not by this witness, but by the Land Bank, by the Land Bank executive.
Okay? Hindi po ba? Kailangan mo notify muna yung bangko a day or two?
May we ask the prosecution to repeat the question, Your
Your Honor,
Honor?
please, I think there was a ruling.
If she knows,
Yes.
Ma'am Gina, kayo po ba ay nag-i-inform sa bangko o may kailangan po ba mag-inform sa bangko na mag-withdraw kayo ng ganito kalaking pera?
Ganito po, Your Honor. Nang handa na po ang cheque, tumawag po ang aming cash division na Ma'am Gina, handa na po ang cheque at pwede mo nang ipa-encash sa bangko.
Not responsive? Okay. Now,
Continue, counsel.
by what time did you go to Land Bank on December 20, 2022?
Mga around 2 to 2:30 nakaabot dito, Your Honor.
2 to 2:30, hindi 3 p.m.
Mga ganyan na, Your Honor.
Your Honor, witness already answered.
Wait, I'm just clarifying because that's what he said in the hearing. Anyway, so it's 2:30, and then when confronted with another option, 3 p.m., yung sagot mo, mga ganyan. So it includes 3 p.m. Tama po ba?
Basta naabot ko dito, Your Honor, mga 2 to 2:30. Your Honor.
Alright, now, by the time you arrived at the bank on December 20, 2022, yung 125 million pesos in cash nakahanda na, di po ba, for your withdrawal?
Sa pagkaalam ko, nakahanda na kasi
Yes.
tumawag po ang aming cash division, Your Honor, na kunin ko na ang cheque at pwede na ding ipa-encash sa bangko.
Yes. Ibig sabihin, at least, na-notify ng opisina nyo yung land bank a day before December 20, 2022 na mag-i-encash kayo ng ganung kahalaking halaga. 125 million pesos sa araw na yan, December 20, 2022. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your
Tama
Honor.
po. Now, meaning, yung land bank na-notify na ihanda yung 125 million pesos bago pa man maaprubahan ang disbursement voucher, bago pa man maihanda, mapirmahan, tsaka ma-release ang cheque sa inyo.
Objection, Your Honor, misleading. There's no testimony as regards that.
Objection is sustained, counsel. There's no basis for that yet.
I mean, can I ask what's the basis for them so I can
The court
reform?
already ruled.
The ground for
Snobbish.
objection,
I'm asking
counsel,
you
is misleading.
what's the-
The basis for that question has not yet been laid. The witness did not say anything about informing the bank before the voucher or checks were prepared.
Okay, anyways, Your Honor, please, we'll move to the next point. Voucher was signed, prepared, check was signed, prepared, released to you on the same day. So, hindi ba yun? Pag-fast track. Pag-fast track na pag-i-encash ng 125 million pesos on the same day.
Objection, Your Honor. Vague and argumentative.
Overruled. Witness may answer. Court would like to know her answer.
Hindi ba minadali yung pagdi-disperse ng disbursement voucher, pag-prepare para ng cheque, pag-i-encash on the same day, 125 million pesos? Yes or no?
Dumaan po siya sa regular na proseso namin sa office, Your Honor.
Being vague again. Now, as the SDO and Project Accountable Officer, hindi po ba na yung pagmamadaling yan, ikaw yung nag-utos niyan? Tama po ba?
Hindi po ako nag-utos, Your Honor.
Okay. Sino ang nag-utos sa inyo?
Basta gi-process po yun, Your Honor, on a regular processing po, Your Honor.
Ma'am, I think I have to repeat the question, Your Honor, because she did not answer the question. Minadali? May nag-utos? When asked, sino nag-utos? Sabi mo, hindi ikaw. I will ask this question again. Yung publiko are very much waiting for an answer. Sino ang nag-utos ng pagmamadali ng pag-encash ng checking yan, 125 million sa araw na yan?
Objection,
Wala
Your
po,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Misleading.
Objection is sustained again,
Okay,
counsel.
now.
There's no basis. The pagmamadali did not come from the witness, counsel. It came from your question. She
Your
said
Honor, please.
it went through the regular process of their office. Whether
Yes.
the regular process of their office is that fast or whatever, it's up to
Okay.
her.
Yes, Your Honor, please. I'll now go to the next points. Now, let's go back to the time you encashed 125 million pesos. Pagkatapos ma-verify ng bank teller yung identification at saka pagkatapos i-approve yung pag-i-encash ng checking yan, di po ba you were instructed na magpunta sa back room ng bangko?
Objection, Your Honor. Misleading, Your Honor. The witness hasn't testified yet.
I'm
The
asking
teller
for confirmation.
has
It
verified.
may be leading, but it's okay to ask leading questions because this was testified to by another witness from
misleading.
Land Bank that she
Don't
went to
argue
the
with
back room.
judge.
Just to clarify, Your Honor,
Yes.
the objection is grounded on that it is misleading, Your Honor, because there's no testimony yet that the any bank teller verified, Your Honor. There's no testimony yet from the witness, Your Honor.
No testimony. He is asking the witness on the basis of a testimony given before the court counsel by a land bank official that Gina and if I recall correctly, Colonel Lachica and Ortonio went to the back room of the bank. And the bank officer, in fact, if I remember correctly, testified that there was a door leading to the
Exit.
to another exit.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
I think
That pertains to DepEd counsel.
Your Honor.
Yes.
That may be the case, Your Honor, but it hasn't yet testified by the witness. So, with due respect to the prosecution, the proper basis must be laid, Your Honor.
It already ruled.
Modify for this one, counsel.
Okay.
I stand
I will-
corrected with respect to the backdoor testimony that it connected to DepEd. I distinctly remember that, not with the OVP. I stand corrected.
Backroom, Your Honor. I'm asking for the backroom now. Isn't it? Okay. In that afternoon, you were instructed to the backroom of the bank. Di po ba?
Ano po yun?
Backroom, oo.
Bankroom.
Backroom.
Sorry po, sir ha.
It's okay.
Sorry po.
Attorney Ligutan,
Backroom.
kwarto sa likod o banyo?
Kwarto sa likod.
Kwarto sa...
Wala pong kwarto sa likod, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, now. The question is simple. Saan nyo nakita yung 125 million pesos na in-encash nyo sa araw na iyon sa loob ng bangko?
Doon po sa may likod ng teller, Your Honor.
Yan. Okay, now. Sa likod
Open
ng...
space po.
Okay. Sa likod ng
Teller.
teller. Now, ma'am, can you describe for us, to give us a mental picture, how big the pile of 125 million pesos in cold cash is? Ipa-describe.
Sorry sir ha, pero dili kayo ko well-versed sa mga measurement. Pero
We will help
nakasulod siya sa, nakalagay siya sa box.
Okay. Okay.
Na nakabandal tag 1
One
million ang isa ka bundle nga nakaputos, nakabalot og cellophane na silyado pa. Tama po.
Sinasabi mo, ma'am, na hindi ka well-versed sa measurement. Tama po ba? Di ba? Now, I will show you a simulated representation of 125 million pesos. Sinabi mo 1,000 peso bill, di ba? Show that to the screen, please.
I'm sorry.
You tell the public, ma'am, if yung nakita mong 125 million pesos in cold cash.
Your Honor.
Wait. Not done.
Counsel, to finish the question,
Okay.
Attorney
Mhm.
Bacuel.
Can you please confirm if the cold cash you saw 125 million pesos, do they look like that?
Your Honor.
Counsel?
Before the prosecution proceeds with the question, may we just ask as to the source of the photo and how it was generated and produced?
Yes, counsel. Either it is distorted because the 1,000 peso bills look bigger.
Yeah, Your Honor.
Is this AI? Your
I mean,
Honor?
Yes, of course. That is simulated.
Okay.
Is this
Because we know-
AI?
Wait. because we don't have 125 million pesos in cold cash. So we had to resort to technology.
Is that, Your Honor, artificial intelligence? This is AI
Yes.
generated?
Yes.
Councils, if you will allow the presiding officer. Ma'am Gina, sabi niyo nakalagay po sa kahon, tigi 1,000 bundle. Ilang kahon po?
2, Your Honor.
Gaano kalaki po yung kahon? Gamitin niyo po yung kamay niyo. Gaano kataas po? Gaano kataas? Gaano kataas po? Yung kamay niyo po sa baba, pakipat yan para makita po namin. Ganyan kataas at ganito kalapad. Kasing lapad po ng witness stand. 125 million po yan. 2 kahong ganyan.
Opo, Your Honor.
Binilang niyo po ba? Tinanggal niyo po ba mula sa kahon o hindi na?
Tinanggal po sa kahon, Your Honor.
Pagkatanggal niyo sa kahon, binilik niyo ba sa kahon?
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Saan niyo na nilagay?
Nilagay ko po sa aking 4 na bag.
Ito po yung duffel bag.
Parang traveling bag po, Your Honor, na oblong.
Traveling bag, 4 pong gano'n.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
May procedure order?
Your witness, counsel.
Sinabi mo, ma'am, na yung 125 million pesos nakabundle into 1,000 peso bills. Sa isang bundle is 1 million pesos. Again, para sa ating mga kababayan na hindi pa nakakita, how does a 1 million pile is?
Counsel, is that an actual thing again or a reproduction?
Your Honor,
Yes, while you're showing the witness, Attorney Bakel.
may we just interpose an objection as regards presenting the witness those props, Your Honor, in as much as the parties are uncertain, the defense is uncertain as to how is that an accurate representation of what the prosecution claims to be, Your Honor.
I will ask that question, Your Honor, please.
Before I rule on the objection, yes, counsel, ask your question. And kindly don't cover Miss Gina.
I'm so sorry. Ma'am, sinabi mo yung 125 billion pesos nakapile by 1 million peso each. Tama po ba?
Opo.
And then, yung bills ginamit is 1,000. Tama po ba? Sinabi mo hindi ka well-versed sa measurement. Yung sabi mo, di ba? Kaya nga, ito yung simulated 10 bundles. The size is similar to 1,000 peso bills. Ma'am, yung 1 milyon, pwede niyo pong hawakan if you want. If you want lang, ha? Ay, lagi dagan, ma'am, ha? Now, yung 1 million pesos, kamukha ba ng isang bundle na ito?
Your Honor,
Wait.
Is that your question, Attorney
Yes.
Gutan? Yes, Attorney Bakel.
Your Honor, we manifest that upon the examination of assisting counsel, these appear to be just blue-colored lengthwise papers wrapped in plastic with 10 bundles each. How is this an accurate representation of the size of
Can I
whatever
respond
the
to that?
prosecution claims to be, Your Honor? They are yet
Well,
to lay the proper basis as regards this, Your
Counsel
Honor.
claims it's a mere simulation.
Yes.
If
Alright.
that is an objection, counsel, I will have to overrule the objection. Witness will please answer. Ma'am, parang ganyan po ba yung bundle ng tigi 1,000 withdraw ninyo?
Your Honor, may I know po kung ito po ay is this 100,000?
Yes.
This one? Is this 100,000?
Ma'am, I think we did
Sa
not-
pagkakaalala niyo po, kung tagi 1,000 po yan,
Yes.
10 bundle ng tagi 1,000 na ang kabuuan ay 1 milyon sa isang balot ng plastic. Ganyan po ba yung itsura ng inyong withdraw? Yung bundle po yung bundle.
Basta nakabalot lang po siya ng silupin, Your Honor, tapos binilang po namin,
Ma'am, when you say cellophane, plastic.
Plastic.
ito, Your Honor.
Kaya, so ganyan po yung size.
Oo, nakasilyo po, Your Honor.
Bagong pera po ba? Lumang pera?
Bagong pera po, Your Honor.
Okay, so mga ganyan nga po yung size. Yun lang ang tinatanong sa inyo ni Attorney Ligutan. Huwag natin pag-usapan yung bigat, yung hugis.
We'll go into the weight later.
Halos ganyan po ba?
Ganito po, Your Honor. Basta nakabalot po siya ng silupin.
Ma'am, kayo naman. Makita niyo naman kung
Parang
halos parehas eh. Para halos parehas po ba? Yun lang ganun kasimple yung tanong.
May similarity gamay, Your Honor.
Okay.
Kag may manggod siya, lapad-lapad man ang kwarta.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Madam Witness. Ilan yan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 125 of these bundles, correct? Yung nakita nyo sa hapon na yun, December 20, 2022, tama po ba?
Unsa?
Yun yung nakita nyo sa
Yeah.
bangko na in-encash ng Office of the Vice President. Cash, cold cash. Sa hapon na yun, tama po ba?
Ano po? 125 million po to, Your Honor, ang nakita nako. Among giihap.
Yes.
Gibilang po namin, Your Honor.
Yeah, 125.
Your
And then-
Honor.
Just to clarify, Gina, before Attorney Bakel, before I recognize you, bundle count lang po ang ginawa niyo.
Bundle count po, Your
Hindi
Honor.
niyo na po binuksan yung cellophane na sinasabi niyo, yung plastic, binilang niyo na lang po, 125 yung ganun.
Hindi na po, Your Honor. Nakasilyo po kasi siya, Your Honor.
So binilang niyo na lang po, 125 na ganun.
Opo, Your Honor.
Hindi na isa-isa. Hindi niyo na binilang isa-isa yung bill. Yung tigi 1,000.
Dili natin.
Hindi na po.
Hindi
Okay.
na.
Attorney Bakel, yes. What is your comment or objection?
Your Honor, may we respectfully ask if the props could already be removed, Your Honor, as it's not necessary for the testimony of the witness.
It is, Your Honor. It is.
Are you done yet with that with your
Not yet, Your
simulation,
Honor.
counsel?
Not yet.
Okay.
Now,
Wind it up.
yes. Now, I'm sure, Madam Witness, with your figure, kanang imong kadakon sa lawas, ma'am, you would not be able to bring yung kadami-daming 125 million pesos in cold cash na yan. Tama po ba?
Tama po.
Now, who were with you in the bank yung moment na yan?
Your Honor, ibig sabihin pa kung sinong kasama ko pagpunta sa bangko.
Yung nasa bangko na, sa loob ng bangko, kaharap yung 125 million pesos in cold cash. Sino yung kasama mo from the Office of the Vice President kung meron man?
Your Honor, before the
Yes, Attorney
witness may
Bakel.
answer, Your Honor, the question of the prosecution is totally unrelated to the use of the props, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
may we
I
just
am
request,
going
Your Honor?
there.
I'm still not finished. May we just the defense respectfully request, Your Honor, that these be removed until the relevant question is interposed, considering
So we
that
have-
the witness has the right to be respected as well in the
Wait.
proceedings, Your
I
Honor.
think I see, Attorney Bakel, I think the court sees well Attorney Ligutan is getting to, get to it, Attorney Ligutan.
Yes. Okay,
Miss
now.
Gina, may kasama po ba kayong ibang tao mula sa OVP nung pinick up niyo yung pera?
Meron po, Your Honor.
Sino po?
Si Asik Ortonio po, Your Honor.
Okay. Attorney Ligutan, your witness.
Okay, now, walang membro ng VP-SPG, okay, yung kasama nyo, yung Vice Presidential Special Protection Group, kasama nyo sa loob ng bangkong yan. Tama po ba?
Wala, Your Honor, pero ang aming driver po ay member po ng BPSPG.
Yes, ma'am. Now, even with such large amount of money, hindi nyo naisipan na mag-request ng isang or maraming escort na sasama sa inyo sa bangko tsaka lalabas with those bills. Tama po ba?
Objection, Your Honor, argumentative.
Your Honor,
Overruled, counsel. Witness will answer.
Ang gisama ko po, Your Honor, nakisuyo po ako, nasamahan po ako ni Asik Ortonio.
Ortonio lang.
Nakiusap ka, nasamahan ka ni Asik Ortonio.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
How did you bring out of the bank yun yung that 125 million pesos?
Your Honor, po di ulitin ang question.
Okay, paano nyo inilabas ng bangko yung 125 million pesos na yan?
May tumulong po sa akin, Your Honor.
Oh. Okay now. Sino yung tumulong sa inyo?
Yung security ng
Okay na.
land bank po, Your Honor.
This is the question now. Okay. Yung 125 million pesos na yan, did you put it into bags or you brought them out one by one?
Nailagay po yun sa 4 na bag, Your Honor.
4 na bag. So, hindi po hand carry lang yung bills na yan.
Hindi, Your
Okay, so
Honor.
now we will give in to what the defense wants, Your Honor, please. Having been satisfied that this person cannot bring out of the bank using her own 2 hands these bills, no, we can now. Attorney J,
Assisting Counsel.
you may now remove.
Proceed, Counsel.
Okay, now, you said you put them sa mga traveling bags. Ilang bags? 4 po, di ba?
4, Your Honor.
Can you describe to us yung size ng mga traveling bags na ito?
Ganito, Your Honor.
Ganyan.
Paublong.
Okay, now. Okay, paublong. I will show you now representation of 125 million pesos inside 4 traveling bags. Ito yung tanong now. Okay. 4 traveling bags with bills, 1,000 peso bills inside them. Yung hapon na yun, ma'am, maalala nyo ba, Miss Gina F. Acosta, kung yung na-withdraw nyo na 125 million pesos na isinilid nyo sa 4 traveling bags, do they look like this?
Before you answer,
Being
Gina,
flash on screen.
Counsel for respondent.
Your Honor, we interpose the same objection as regards the use of AI-generated imagery, Your Honor, without laying the proper basis as to how it accurately represents what the prosecution claims to be, Your Honor.
No,
it has no basis, Your Honor.
The
and-
court will simply note the objection of counsel, and counsel, the court will also take note of your continuing objection with respect to the use of AI-generated representations
Yeah.
of what he is asking the witness about. If it shows closely or not, what bag she used to bring out the 125 million.
Opo.
With your permission, counsel, court will note your continuing objection, the use of AI representations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
Counsel will please, witness will please answer, Ma'am Gina. Parang ganyan po ba yung 4 na bag na pinaglagyan nyo?
Hindi ganyan, Your Honor, kasi ang opening niyan is round.
Opo.
Yun po.
Ang sa akin, ang dinala ko po na bag is pag ganun po ang zipper.
Pahaba. Yung kabuuan ng bag. Okay, number 1, yun ang isang pagkakaiba. Kulay,
Kulay black.
pareho. At 4 na bag, kumasa yung 125.
4 po na bag, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Ma'am, in putting the bills inside the bag, okay, sino ba yung tumulong sa paglalagay ng mga bills, yung 1,000 peso bills sa mga bags na ito? Sino yung gumawa niyan?
Ako po, Your Honor, ang naglagay ng mga pera sa bag.
Alright. May membro ba ng VPSPG na tumulong sa iyo sa paglalagay ng mga bills na yan sa bag?
Wala, Your Honor.
Din. How long did it take for you to put all the 125 million pesos into the bags?
Hindi ko maalala, Your Honor.
Maaalala niyo po ba, kasi sa kayo naglagay doon, maaalala niyo po ba gaano ba kabigat yung isang bag containing piles of 1,000 peso bills piled into 1 million each?
Basta mabigat po, Your
Mabigat.
Honor.
What about 30 kilograms per bag? Kung maalala mo.
Di ko exactly maalala, Your Honor.
Alright. Ikaw ba ay nagkarga ng isa sa mga 4 bags na ito?
Wala, Your Honor.
Oh, so sino yung nagkarga?
Bali, ganito po. Yung kung ang pera ay nandiyon na sa lahat na nailagay na po sa 4 na bag. Sa dihang on a while na ilabas ko na po, Your Honor, tumulong po sa akin ang 2 security guard, Your Honor. Ginano nila, Your Honor, papunta sa entrance ng bangko kung saan naghintay po ang aming sasakyan, Your Honor. Tapos ako, Your Honor, nagtanaw sa 2 ka security, Your Honor.
Alright. Now, what about Libel Ortonio? Ano ba yung ginawa niya kung meron man sa paglalabas ng 4 bags containing 125 million pesos in cold cash? May naitulong ba si Ginoong Libel Ortonio?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Wala. Again, walang escorts, no request for escort. Di po ba?
Wala, pero ang amo ang driver, Your Honor, is a member of BPSPG.
Isang driver.
2, Your Honor.
2
2
drivers. Okay. Aside from these 2 drivers, yung tanong ko is, aside from the 2 drivers, walang ibang miyembro ng BPSPG.
Asked and answered, Your Honor.
Asked and answered,
Okay.
Counsel.
What time did you leave the bank?
Ano, Your Honor?
Anong oras kayo lumabas ng bangko?
Di ko exactly maalala, Your Honor.
Hindi mo maalala. Now, galing sa trolley, di ba? Papunta ng mga sasakyan. Okay? Sino yung nag-transfer ng mga bags na yan?
Misleading, Your Honor. There's no testimony as to the trolley.
I
or-
did hear trolley as well,
I
Counsel.
will reform, Your Honor. Now, sino ba yung nag-transfer galing sa bangko papuntahan sa sasakyan, okay, ng 4 bags na yan?
Asked and answered, Your Honor.
Attorney Gina, with the indulgence of counsels, sabi niyo wala kayong binuhat sa 4 na bag. Tama po?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Wala
Kasi
rin
di ko
binuhat si Ginoong Ortonio sa 4 na bag.
Wala, sabi, Your Honor.
Ang nagbuhat, 2 security guard ng bangko.
Sila po ang tumulong sila, Your Honor.
Tig 2 bag ang binuhat nila o may trolley silang ginamit?
Di kaya ko ka-remember kung nagamit sila og trolley, Your Honor. Ang ma-remember ko, Your Honor, gidrag nila ang 2 ka bag. Tapos,
They drug it.
2 bag kada guard.
opo, Your Honor.
Isahang labasan yung 4 na bag.
Sabay po sila, Your Honor, at nandun po ako, Your Honor, nagsunod-sunod sa ila, nagtanaw, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Okay. Your
Alright.
witness, counsel.
Now, so, paano nyo transfer, dinala yung 4 bags na yan galing Land Bank Shaw Boulevard papunta sa pinuntahan nyo after that?
Gisakay.
Sinakay sa
Amo ang service, Your Honor.
service. Pag sinabing service, ibig yung sabihin, sasakyan.
Opo.
Ilang sasakyan kung meron man?
2, Your Honor.
Kaninong sasakyan yung pinagsakyan ng perang iyan?
Sa OBP, Your Honor.
OVP. Sumakay ka ba sa similar sa parehong sasakyan together with Lemuel Ortonio?
Ako nagsakay sa isang sasakyan, Your Honor. Tapos si Ortonio po nagsakay sa isang sasakyan, Your Honor.
Kaya saan kayo nagpunta after that?
Nagpunta po kami sa office po. ng OBP.
Office of the Vice President. Anong oras kayo dumating doon? If at all?
Mga, nakaabot mi dito mga 4.
Umabot kami doon
plus
at 4.
konti.
Okay, 4 or 4 o'clock ng konti?
4 plus ng
4
hapon.
Ng hapon. 4 plus ng hapon. Who assisted you, kung meron man, in transferring the bags from the cars to the office of the Vice President? Kung meron man.
Pagdating ko doon sa Port Floor, Your Honor, sa office po kasi namin, meron pong talagang naka-duty na mga BPSPG. So, nang naka-arrive na kami sa fourth floor, Your Honor, open ang car, tapos nakita ng BSPG na nag-action ako na kunin ang bag. Nakita nila na dili ko kaya. Tumulong po ang dalawang BPSPG, Your Honor, na ang bag makuha doon sa sasakyan, tapos ilagay namin sa trolley.
And then?
Tapos, sakay na kami, Your Honor, sa elevator na hindi tao ang sumasakay. Ano yung service elevator, Your
Service
Honor.
elevator.
Sakay
Okay,
na
now.
kami.
Saan nyo dinala yung pera?
Dinala ko po sa aking extension office, Your
Extension
Honor.
office. Yung 4 traveling bags.
Opo, Your
Now,
Honor.
ito yung tanong now, Madam Witness. Hindi po ba, noong November 25, 2024, Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability hearing, sinabi nyo dun, please show the TSN, that's right after encashment, pagkatapos pong ma-encash yung 125 million pesos, tinawagan mo sino?
CSO officer, Your Honor.
Colonel La Chica.
La Chica.
To quote, sinabi mo doon, you called him and you told him na eto na yung ready na yung 125 million pesos. Tama po ba?
Sinabihan ko po siya, Your Honor, na na-encash ko na po ang cheque for the confidential funds.
Yes, ma'am. Question. Ikaw yung special disbursing officer. Ikaw yung nag-prepare ng confidential, yung physical financial plan. Hindi mo masabi kung empleyado ba. Hindi mo masagot-sagot yung napakasimpleng tanong kung empleyado ba si Colonel La Chica. The question is, why did you have to call Colonel La Chica to inform him, Colonel La Chica, ready na ang 125 million pesos? Bakit?
Kasi po, may instruction po sa taas, Your Honor, ang aking head of agency na kung ma-encash ko po ang cheque, i-release ko po kay Sir La Chica, kinsa iyang gi-designate nga special officer po, a security officer po sa Office of the Vice President na siya i-order, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am. Sabi mo, tinawagan mo si Colonel La Chica kasi yun yung utos ng head of agency. Siguro sa ating mga kababayan na hindi alam, sino ba? Sino ba ang head of agency na nag-utos sa iyo as the special disbursing officer na ibigay yung 125 million pesos in cold cash sa isang security officer, Colonel Raymond Dante La Chica?
Ang nag-utos po sa akin na i-release ang pera na 125M sa security officer na si Colonel La Chica ay si Ma'am Sara Duterte.
You turned over 125 million pesos to Colonel La Chica precisely para siya yung mag-disburse ng 125 million pesos for the supposed confidential activities ng Office of the Vice President. Tama po ba?
Misleading, Your Honor.
What?
Why is it misleading, counsel?
Your Honor, the witness has yet to testify on anything
Wait.
that the
I'm leading her.
question is premised on, Your Honor.
Overruled, counsel. witness said that she was instructed by the head of agency, the vice president, to give the money to, anong word ginamit niyo ma'am? Transfer?
Release.
Release. To release the money to Colonel Lachika. Proceed, Counsel.
Now, hindi po ba na nag-testify ka rin sa November 25, 2024 Committee on Good Government hearing na binigay mo yung 125 million pesos kay Colonel Lachika kasi si Lachika lang yung may alam, siya lang yung may alam on how to implement yung confidential activities. Di po ba?
Yes po.
Yes
Siya
po.
po ang expert.
Oh, wait. You can explain po later, ma'am, ha? Okay,
Sorry
now.
po.
And you only came to know that Colonel Lachika knows how to implement the confidential activities. Nalaman nyo lang na si Colonel Lachika yung may alam paano i-implement yung confidential activities precisely because yun yung sabi sa inyo ni VP Inday Sara Duterte. Tama po ba?
Kasi po ang
Wait,
security.
ma'am, with all due respect po pwede pong sagutin ng yes or no without explanation. Ma'am, I will allow you, pero pwede po bang sagutin po muna? Yes or no? I will allow you to explain.
Your Honor, the witness is answering, Your Honor. May the witness be allowed to finish her answer?
She already started answering, Counsel. Let her answer and you can continue with your direct. Kindly answer, pakisagot po, Ma'am Gina. Yung katanungan.
Your Honor, may I request to repeat the question, Your
Okay,
Honor?
Ulit na lang po, Attorney
I
Ligutan.
will. Nalaman mo na si Colonel Lachika yung may alam paano i-implement yung confidential activities. Kasi nga, yun yung sabi sa inyo ni VP Sara Duterte. Tama po ba?
Yes, siya po ang security officer na sinabi ni Vice Presidente.
Alright. Now, I'm showing you yung transcript, page 140 this time. Do we have it? Page 140. Tanong sa inyo, Representative Luis, then why did you give all the money to Colonel Lachika? Yung sagot niyo was, because po may utos po ni Ma'am Inday Sara na sa kanya ko po i-release kasi siya po ang nakakaalam kung paano po i-implement ang mga programs and programs and activities in line po sa confidential activities. You confirm that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Madam, since si Lachika yung may alam paano i-implement yung project under confidential funds, siya din yung nag-implement ng mga confidential activities. This time, ma'am, hindi na 2022. This time, for 2023, correct?
Same question, Your Honor.
Okay, I will repeat the question. Since sabi mo, ipinabigay ni VP Sara yung pera kay Lachika kasi siya yung may alam paano i-implement yung confidential activities. Okay, now, yung tanong is, si Colonel Lachika din, yung nag-implement ng lahat ng confidential activities, this time, ma'am, para sa taong 2023. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your
Tama
Honor.
po. Now, this is the question now. You will agree that handling tsaka yung pagdi-disperse ng 500 million pesos
500.
na pera ng bayan, ma'am, pondo ng bayan, hindi iyan trabaho ng isang security officer kagaya ni Colonel Lachika. Tama po ba?
Objection, Your Honor.
What's the objection?
Counsel, what's the objection?
Your Honor, the objection is grounded that it's argumentative and it calls for a conclusion, Your Honor.
Kindly modify, Counsel. It is
Okay, now.
argumentative. You can modify and get
Yes,
the
ma'am.
response you want from the witness.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Now, Madam Witness, hindi po ba na base sa paragraph 3.27 ng Joint Circular 2015, please flash that one. Yun yung trabaho ng isang security officer. refers to a personnel who by reason of his duty or employment has been officially designated to have access to security information. Tanong, andyan ba dyan nakasulat na po pwedeng yung isang security officer yung mag-i-implement ng confidential activities tsaka yung mag-disburse ng confidential funds ng isang ahensya like the Office of the Vice President?
Same objection, Your Honor. Argumentative and calls for a conclusion.
If she knows, counsel, because she answered that she based her actions on the based on JC 2015-1. Ma'am Gina, pakisagot po yung tanong. Bahagi po ba ng trabaho ng security officer ayon sa joint circular ang tumanggap ng confidential at mag-implement ng confidential funds?
Siya po ang may alam, siya po ang eksperto, Your Honor, sa pagpatupad po ng confidential operation and activities, Your Honor. Kasi siya po ang may access when it comes to national security, Your Honor.
Ayon po kanino, ma'am? Ayon sa joint circular, ayon sa interpretasyon nyo, ayon sa utos sa inyo?
Ayon po sa joint circular, Your Honor.
Saan po sa joint circular? Alam niyo po?
At saka ayon po sa utos ng head of agency kasi meron po siyang security officer na order, Your Honor.
Counsel, your witness.
Of course, iisa-isahin natin yan. Sinabi mo nasa joint circular, yung basihan, na po pwede yung security officer, okay, mag-disburse ng confidential funds. Ma'am, I will give you all the time you will need. Basahin. 2015 circular. Saan dyan? Saan dyan makikita yung sinasabi mong po pwedeng security officer yung maggasta, disburse ng confidential funds?
Your Honor, based po sa aking nalalaman sa GC, ako po ang special disbursing officer. Ang gawain ko po, Your Honor, is to disburse. Pero ang pag-implement po ng mga confidential operation activities in related to confidential funds, yan po ay saklaw po sa trabaho po ng isang security officer kasi wala po akong alam, hindi ako eksperto, Your Honor, sa pagpatupad ng various confidential activities or operation on the grounds, Your Honor.
Okay, I will tailor, I'll make this narrower. Yung pagdi-disperse, yung pagbabayad, paggagamit ng confidential funds, based sa circular, trabaho ba yan ng isang security officer?
As in answered, Your Honor.
Wala pa.
Overruled. Witness will please answer.
Ano po yan?
Trabaho po ba ng isang ng isang security officer yung paggamit ng confidential funds, pag-disburse ng confidential funds? Trabaho po ba yan based sa circular?
Basta ang trabaho ko, Your Honor, ako po ang disbursing officer, Your Honor. Ang pagpa-implement po ng various confidential activities in relation po sa confidential fund, Your Honor, ay saklaw po sa trabaho ng security officer, Your Honor. Kasi
Ma'am Gina,
confidential po yun, Your Honor.
Ma'am Gina, ang tanong po, trabaho ba ng security officer gastusin, i-release, ilabas yung confidential fund na dinisburse po ninyo? Kung oo po, saan sa joint circular nakalagay yun?
Ano yun, sir?
Trabaho po ba ng security officer gastusin yung nirelease yung confidential fund? Iba po yung implement. Siyempre, siya yung magagawa ng surveillance. Siyempre, siya po yung kukuha ng mga operative na sa intelligence. Pero yung paggastos po, trabaho po ba ng security officer gastusin yung dinisburse ninyong confidential fund?
Hindi po, Your Honor. Trabaho po yung ng disbursing officer, Your Honor. Pero, pag na-release ko na po ang pera sa kanya, Your Honor, pinareceive ko sa kanya, Your Honor, magbigay po siya sa akin ng utilization report, Your Honor. Yun po ang sign or evidence, Your Honor, na na-implement na po niya, Your Honor, ang mga various confidential activities or operations, Your Honor, sa ground kasi siya po ang expert, Your Honor.
So sa pananaw po ninyo, ang ginamit niyo pong salita, release.
Yes,
Yung
Your
pag-release po nyo ng pera kay Colonel Lachica, dapat i-liquidate na po niya yun?
I-liquidate po niya, Your Honor, after po, matapos po ang pagpa-implement ng various confidential activities po sa ground, Your Honor. Kasi siya po ang eksperto, Your Honor.
Pero siya po ang gumastos ng pera sa iba't ibang nakatanggap ng confidential fund. Tama po.
Ano yun, Your Honor?
Siya po ang gumastos ng pera at nag-abot ng pera sa iba't ibang pinagbigyan niya base sa intelligence at confidential operations niya. Tama po ba?
Siya po, Your Honor, kasi siya po ang may alam kung paano po i-implement ang mga confidential operations activities, Your Honor. Kasi confidential po yun, Your Honor.
Hindi po ba
akong
sang-ayon
alam.
sa joint circular, kayo dapat ang nagdi-disburse direkta sa beneficiary o recipient?
Hindi naman po sinabi, Your Honor, na ako ang magpunta doon sa ground, Your Honor. Kasi wala po akong alam, Your Honor, kung ipapatupad. Wala po akong security, wala po akong access, Your Honor, sa tinatawag na national security information, Your Honor.
Huling katanungan po kaugnay nito bago kay pasa kay Atty. Lagutan. Sa pananaw niyo po ba, sa pag-release niyo kay Colonel Lachica, recipient si Colonel Lachica ng confidential fund o ginampanan po niya yung tungkulin niya sa pag-disburse lamang?
Nalibog ko. I'm sorry. I'm
Recipient po
confused.
ba si Attorney Lachica, si Colonel Lachica, o tagapagbigay lang siya ng perang nirelease niyo sa kanya?
Wait.
Yung pera po ba tinanggap ni Colonel Lachica para sa sarili niya?
Hindi, Your Honor.
Tinanggap po niya para ipamigay sa ibang tao?
Tinanggap po niya, Your Honor, para po, Your Honor, sa mga gastusin in relation po sa pagpatupad ng confidential activities or operations, Your Honor. Kasi siya po ang may alam, Your Honor. At saka confidential in nature po, Your Honor.
So sa pananaw po ninyo, hindi siya recipient, si Colonel Lachica?
Yun po ang explanation ko sa iyo kanina, Your Honor.
Hindi nga po siya recipient?
Dili, Your Honor.
Okay.
Release in the now. You said,
Attorney
May I proceed,
Lagutan?
Your Honor? You said that you gave the 125 million pesos to Colonel Lachica. Siya yung nag-disperse. Sabi mo kanina, una, kasi yun yung nakasulat sa Joint Circular 2015-01. And then, sabi mo, and that not only that, sinabi mo rin, kasi yun yung utos ng head of agency, si VP Inday Sara. Now, you were asked saan sa circular nakasulat na po pwedeng mag-disburse ng confidential funds. Isang security officer, hindi mo mahanap. Tama po ba? Tama
As
po ba,
can
ma'am?
answer,
Yes or
Your
no?
Honor.
Yes or no? This is a premise to the next question, Your Honor.
Witness may answer, counsel.
Yes or no?
Pakisagot po, Ma'am Gina. Kung hindi niyo po naunawaan, paulit niyo po
Wala sa Circular 2015-01, nakasulat dyan, na po pwedeng si Colonel Lachica, a security officer, yung mag-disburse ng confidential funds. Wala dyan. Wala dyan. Yes or no?
Wala, Your Honor.
Wala. So therefore, we are left with only the remaining reason why you gave the confidential funds to Colonel Lachica. Kasi yan. You said yung pangalawang rason.
Hindi, dalawang rason po ang ibig sabihin ko, sir.
Okay, ma'am, no question yet. Hindi po tayo nag-aaway.
Yes po.
You gave the 125 million pesos kasi utos ni VP Sara sa'yo. Tama po ba?
Isa po yan sa rason, sir.
Yes or no?
As can
Yes.
answer, Your Honor.
Despite nothing
Let the witness
in the
counsel.
circular. Yes or no?
Argumentative and ask and
I
answer,
will ask the
Your
next
Honor.
question.
Please answer the question, Madam Witness. It's quite easy to answer.
Unsa to, sir?
Despite
Ano
not
po?
being in the circular na po pwedeng sila Chica yung mag-disburse ng confidential funds, binigay mo pa rin sa kanya. Tama po ba?
Dili na ko ihatag, Your Honor, kung wala siya gi-appoint nga security officer, Your Honor.
Or
That's
is
your
it-
interpretation, counsel.
Yes.
That's her interpretation and reason why she gave it to Colonel Achika.
Or is it because you cannot dare question the Vice President's instruction?
Objection, Your Honor,
There
argumentative.
is more than
I
willing
would
to answer that.
sustain it because it was asked and answered already. She gave two reasons, Counsel. Number one, that Colonel Achika is the one who knows how to implement it. Tama po. And number two, dahil inutos sa kanya ng Vice President bilang head of agency. Tama po, Ma'am Gina?
Tama po, Your
Yun
Honor.
po yung dalawang rason ba't niyo binigay kay Colonel Achika.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Now, Madam Witness, I'm showing you now a video, okay, where you said you entrusted the confidential funds in the amount of 125 million pesos to a security officer because the Vice President directed you to do so, and you merely complied. Can we play that?
Comply?
Wait po. Wala pa po. Wala pang question.
Sorry po.
It's okay po. No need to be sorry po.
Counsel, you have 3 minutes. Is this your last
Yeah, sure.
question
Last
for the afternoon?
For this afternoon. Let's play it.
And then, since part of your job as a special disbursing officer is the disbursement of this amount, please enlighten us. Paano nyo po ginastos, ipinayad, inirelease itong 125 million pesos?
Ganito po ang nangyari, ma'am. Nang ma-encash na po ang kwarta, ang pera ay ang cheque, nag-inform po ang aking head of agency na i-release ko po sa aming security officer. So while on the way na po ako papuntang office, I called up the security officer informing him na na-encash ko na po ang cheque.
You informed the security officer?
Yes po, ma'am.
Can you please mention the name of the security officer? Si Colonel Nolasco din ho ba yan?
Hindi po, ma'am.
Sino po yan?
Si Colonel Lachica po.
Colonel Lachica. Can you please enlighten the committee? Sino po ba si Colonel Lachica?
Si Colonel Lachica po ay, siya po ang ground commander ng aming BPSPGs na na-assign po sa Office of the Vice President.
Okay. So you informed Colonel Lachica that you have encashed already the check.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
about the physical handing of the money?
Mm.
Kailan po nangyari yan?
December 20 din po.
Magkano po ang binigay nyo kay Colonel Lachica?
Binigay ko po sa kanya lahat ang 125 million po.
At saan po dinala ni Colonel Lachica?
Yan ang hindi ko na alam, ma'am.
Sandali lang po. Anong oras po ba kayo nakabalik sa OVP?
Mga around 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Opo.
How long did it take you?
I think that's it, Counsel.
Okay. We go. Which one? Okay. Let's go to a next video for this point, Your Honor, please. That is, can we show it?
$3 million po.
You were able to check if the items and the amounts provided in the object of expenditure total to 125 million. You checked that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tanong, Miss Acosta, what gave you the confidence? Ano ang nagbigay sa inyo ng lakas ng loob na ibigay ang buong 125 million kay Colonel Lachica, considering that he is not the accountable officer because it is you who is the accountable officer?
May approval po kay Ma'am Inday Sara.
And without the approval of the Vice President, will you give that to Colonel Lachica?
Hindi po.
Do you know Colonel Lachica?
Yes po.
Okay. And lastly, last point, Your Honor, please. At TSN, page 137 of the TSN, marked as P1, PI 1G for the prosecution, please. That'll be the last item for this afternoon for the prosecution. Show it, please. Do you trust Colonel Lachica, Representative Luistro, Acosta? I trust Lachica. I trust Lachica kasi ginatrust po siya ng aking head of office, Inday Sara. Representative Luistro, in other words, the only reason why you're giving your trust to Colonel Lachica is because of the instruction of the Vice President. Ms. Acosta, yes ma'am. Luistro, tama mo ba? Acosta, yes ma'am. Luistro, without the instruction of the Vice President, you will never give the entire amount of the 125 billion pesos to Colonel Lachica. Ms. Acosta, what was your answer to that question?
Yes, sir.
Basahin mo.
Yes, ma'am.
That will be all for the prosecution this afternoon.
But you will still continue with your direct tomorrow, Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thereafter, we will proceed with the cross of counsel for respondent. Ma'am Gina, pansamantala po kung yung pagpapaliban, yung inyong testimonya, balik po kayo bukas, ha?
Opo, Your Honor.
Kung maaari po, yan ang nasa bisa pa rin ng parehong sabi ng inisyo po namin para po hanggang sa bukas. Para ipagpatuloy po nyo inyong testimonya sa hukumang ito.
Yes,
Okay
Your
po, ma'am?
Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Your excuse, ma'am. Pwede na po kayong
Salamat
bumaba
po.
sa
Salamat
witness
po.
stand. Just for some administrative matters, the court is in receipt of a 13 August letter of Mr. Lemuel Ortonio asking for leave or to be excused from attending the hearing this week because he is going to take a scheduled psychologist licensure exam administered by the PRC. Given that we are not yet through with Ms. Gina Acosta, and we still have witness Eduardo Fajarda. Court finding merit in the request and good faith on the part of Ortonio hereby grants the request of Mr. Ortonio so that he can take his licensure exam this week. The court will, however, inform him in advance that we will be issuing a subpoena for him to attend this hearing on Monday after he shall have taken his licensure exam. And the second matter, for the information of the senator, judges, and the parties, the clerk of court has completed the comparison of the acknowledgement receipts marked as exhibits by both parties. Based on the acknowledgement receipts so far submitted, it appears that there are 3,616 common acknowledgement receipts, 2,666 pertaining to the Office of the Vice President, and 950 pertaining to the DepEd. All ARs are marked by the counsel for the respondent, have corresponding ARs from the panel of prosecutors. We note, however, that out of the total of 4,492 acknowledgement receipts of the prosecution, 876 have no counterpart acknowledgement receipts from the respondent. We shall be furnishing both parties with a copy of the clerk of court's findings as well as the senator judges for your information and reference. Forgive us, given the inclement weather, we will be adjourning session early in the Senate also by instruction of the Senate President. That's why we're adjourning trial again also a bit earlier today. We will see you tomorrow unless trial is cancelled or unless session is cancelled due to inclement weather. For the meantime, there being no other business to be taken up, trial is hereby adjourned until tomorrow, August 18 at 10 o'clock in the morning.